Hey, Marines, how are you? Hold on, I just got to grab my phone. I just got in the door from work. Literally made a soup. Sit with the AC. How are you? Good to see you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just got in the door. I made a soup and I've got my water. I was up at 6 this morning. Hello, hello, sweet acres. Hi, you lovely people. How you doing? Oh my God, I've gotten 1,000 notifications. I've been gone for like 4 hours and there's 1,000 notifications coming up here all at once. It's crazy. It is crazy. Hello, pre-retirement days. How are you? I'm just eating chips and having a tomato soup. Just got in the door. Yeah, I had to work this morning. How y'all doing? 3 and 3. I love the numbers match. It's wonderful. I wasn't out and about last night. Too many lies. So I hope you guys enjoyed your YouTube streaks last night, wherever you were. How you doing, Sweet Acres? How's that pond doing? It's looking damn good. Mm-hmm. Yes. Share me out if you'd like, guys, please. Doing great. Hope you're well, Maja. I am. Today's another happy day for me, people. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, more people come in. Hi, Bud Files. How you doing, fam? If nobody's checked out the Bud Files, please check them out. I've known them a long time from another channel, and their channel's fun. They're out in the field. They're showing you stuff. They're doing walks. They're doing thank yous to all their supporters. Shout outs. Good morning, Bud Files. Oh my God, these notifications are driving me crazy. Hi, Terry. How are you? Another exciting day. Reminiscing again this morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Marines, for dropping the link. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys thank her for dropping your links. Great job. Great job. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Dennis. How are you, buddy? I'm just drinking my soup because I didn't make it really, really hot. So this way I could just drink it down. I'm starving. I just got in the door from work. Mm-hmm. And thank God I got my AC on right now because the 6 this morning we had pouring rain for about 20 minutes. Maybe longer because I woke up at like 6. And then, oh my God, the rain stopped and the humidity is like, oh shit, everything's getting closed up in here. So before I left, I turned on the fan, the AC for the dogs. Mm-hmm. Big storm coming in. Terry, we've got uh, rain all week, but temperatures of 25 and up. One day it's 30 something. It's going to be a sweating bucket all week. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Have your numbers moved, buddy? I put you on my community tab. Have your numbers went up, bud? We got to get you to 200, dude. Yes, we do. We're gonna. Mm, mm. I'm starving because I don't eat before I go to work, right? Thank you, Marines. You're welcome. Hi, Rob from Sweet Acres. Good afternoon, Sweet Maja. Just stopping in to give thumbs up and say hi to all in chat. We appreciate you all. Mom and son, it's your birthday today, isn't it? Is it not your birthday today? Is it not your birthday today, lovely lady? Not really went up then. Not really went up then disappeared. Oh, okay. Well, it'll come back. Make sure you guys got to watch stuff 3 minutes, right? You can't just watch it like connect and not watch any of his stuff because it ain't gonna stick for him. So you're not helping him out, right? So let's try to do things. Yes, it is. You share a birthday with my daughter. My son's was yesterday, and my daughter's is today. We're gonna talk about that event. Yes, we are. That happened in my life 34 years ago. We are. Happy birthday to my lovely friend. Happy birthday to you and many more. Mm. I'm basically eating soup, drinking soup, and eating chips. Good grief. Thank you, Sweet Acres. Happy birthday to you, sweetie. Rob says, hey, Dennis. Hi, Eric. Good to see you. Eric's in the building. Welcome in. Thank you. You're so welcome. I hope you have a fabulous day and get spoiled rotten, lady. Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm going to make a nice meal for my daughter when she gets home. She's not home till late Saturday, so I won't see her till Sunday. But I want to make her a nice birthday meal. If I don't do that, for sure, we're going out. I'm taking her out. She wants fish and chips. So we're going for fish and chips. They have the best French fries, all homemade. And then we'll go out and about and do a few other things. So she's still in the States, right? So happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to your daughter, Masha. Thank you, Hannah. Hey, Rob from Eric. Hey, Savage Dave. How you doing? Hey, Maja. Hi, Jem. How you doing, Jem? Hey, Globies. Hey, Dennis. Hey, Rob. Hey, Marines and Army Mom. Hey, Rob. Hey, Gemma. All right, so we got 13. I'll wait till a few more come in. I like to start chatting when I got about 17. Seems like a good number for me because it is my son's birthday and my daughter's is today's. 18 is a good number. So we're going to talk a bit about my little experience 34 years ago. Hey, Rob. Hey, Eric. Hey, Globies. Hi, Masha. Hey, Brookie. Good to see you, sweetie. It's hot and muggy here, Brooklyn. It is gross out, girlfriend. It's gross. Well, Brooklyn says, hi, everyone. How's the heat where all you guys are? Hey, Savage Dave. Hey, Rob. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Rob. Good to see everybody. Got 13 in the building. Let's get some more people in here, and then I'll start talking about my journey 34 years ago. Happy birthday to anybody out there that may need, that wants one. Happy birthday. And anybody that needs hugs and prayers may need them. They're here for you. Prayers and hugs to everybody that's maybe going through something, or we've got Sable going through her chemo treatments. She's got 2 more. We've got Best Bits and Pieces husband. He's home and he's not quite recovered yet. He's on meds. They can't do anything yet until things settle down. We've got many people in my chat that are battling with something, shadows and lots of people. So always keep them in your prayers, guys. 72 in the shade, Dennis. Oh my, keep an eye on your dog, dude. The heat's really hard on your pets, people. They can literally have a stroke. That is not a joke. My pets are all here. The cat's here. It's cool in here. The AC's on. The fan's on. And I ain't turning it off. Because as soon as I do, then a half hour, it's an oven, right? It's hot. Yeah. I wish I was at a lake or a pool right now, though. I don't mind the heat when I'm near water, right? I'm under air conditioning, cold, not stepping foot outside, Brooklyn says. No. We're going to melt, girlfriend, if we go outside. Our armpits are going to stick. It's so hot out. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Mayhem. Hi, Bruce Gas Boxing. Good to see you, sir. I forgot to put the heading for my daughter's birthday, but 15 in the building. It's climbing up slowly. I was at 13. Let's go. Let's grow. Hey, Gregory. I swear I got a hearing problem because I'm always yelling when I'm talking. Anybody wants a link drop? Please let Marines Army Mom know. She's volunteered again to drop links. Please make sure you thank her. Thank you to Marines Army Mom. Hey, Sweet Acres. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Globies. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Okay, we got 18. That's good. 18 in the building. But my thumbs up are not matching. It's only showing 13. Can you guys please hit the thumbs up for the host? Let's make her match, guys. I got 13 thumbs up and 18 in the building. Give me a thumbs up, please. Come on now. It's free. It doesn't cost a dime. All right. So I've got 18 in here. I'm sure a few more people will come in. I average about 21 to whatever, give or take. I'm grateful just for one of you guys showing up. But again, I've got, So, June 18, 1990, in the daytime, we're at the beach celebrating my son's second birthday. We're with another couple. She had her first child with her. We had my little guy, Jamie. He was 2. We had a barbecue. We had ordered a Dairy Queen cake. We went and picked that up. So we had that at the beach. Our beaches there had the barbecues built in the ground, and you could just buy your coals and, have a barbecue. So that's what we did. So we had a really fun day, and my friend had said to me, "When do you think you're going to have your baby?" And I said, I don't know, maybe soon. I said, I think he's coming soon. I kept saying he. I was convinced I was having a boy. Honest to God, I was convinced. So, anyways, we carry on with our day, and I think we left the beach about 7 o'clock, and it doesn't get dark till 10. So, we got back to our place, and I gave my son a bath, and of course, kisses and hugs. He's just turned 2. Got him settled for bed, and hubby at the time went to bed. I didn't sleep. I wasn't ready to go to bed yet. And so, anybody remember the show Montel Williams, that talk show host guy, 34 years ago? I decided to watch. I wanted to watch him. So he was on about 11 o'clock at night or something. I think that was his regular time. So I'm watching that, and then I watch something else after that, and I can't sleep. I'm kind of restless. I've had an exciting day. Hi, Tig Tig. Finally caught you on again, not getting notices for some reason. I'm usually live Monday to Friday at noon, give or take, before noon or a little after noon. Sometimes even 11, Tig Tig. So just watch. Just check your lives. Hit the live button. So, hello, Tig Tig. Yes. Hey, Globies. Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Sweet Acres, Globies. Yeah, yeah, I remember Montel. Yeah, Montel Williams. Well, I was watching him. Hi, Goldie, beautiful. Eric says hello, Goldie. So I'm watching that, and then I end up watching something after, and it's funny. I can't remember what I watched after, but I distinctly remember I was watching Montel Williams because he was one of my favorite shows. So hubby's sleeping. Jamie's fast asleep. I'm kind of restless. Not a whole lot going on. I'm not in any pain or anything. And then around one, a little after one ish, give or take, 1:30 maybe. But 1:30, I just something was off. My back was hurting, and not drastically, but there were signs there, right? Um, so I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, we need to call the hospital. And we didn't live far from the hospital. So I wake hubby up, and I said, I think you better call the hospital because my water for both my kids doesn't break. It didn't break first. Everybody says, oh, my water broke. And no, mine, something else happens, which is not good. But, anyways, so a hospital says get her in here because I'm also a high risk. I was a high risk for my son, and I was labeled as high risk for my daughter because of the 3 children I'd lost. So, anyway, so um, my bag's already packed. It was packed and ready to go weeks before, right? Jamie's little bag is packed because we have it planned that a friend of mine's going to come and pick him up at the hospital when we get there because it's late in the middle of the morning, right? We can't keep our kid with us at the hospital. We had no family living in the city we're in. They all lived like 2.5, 3 hours away, right? So anyway, so I get to the hospital, and I tell the guy I'm in labor. He's gone to park the car. I said, "Let me out." He goes, "Okay, get out right away. Go in, right?" Because I knew this was going to be a quick one. So um, he parks the car. He comes in. I'm being put in a wheelchair, and this goofball male says, "I tell him I'm in labor." He goes, "How far apart?" And I go, like, fucking 60 seconds, right? And he goes, well, we have women that come in here and they start their labor and they don't have their babies for days or labor. I looked at him and I said, get me the fuck, exact words. I said, get me the fuck upstairs right now or my baby's going to be born on the floor. Well, he wheeled me up. He thought, oh, I'm not dealing with this chick, right? Because I know, I just fucking knew. So he gets me upstairs. So this is like about 2:15 in the morning. So the whole process was about an hour and a half long. So, anyways, my doctor's on holidays. They call another doctor in, and she's amazing. She just gets in there, puts her gloves on, and my daughter's between my legs. 3 pushes, and there was no fucking around. It was 45 minutes, the whole thing. And my son was only like 2 hours when he was born. So out comes this little girl. I was shocked. I was convinced I was having another boy. Hello, Four Corners. Hey, Masha. Hey, Steven. Hey, Eric. Hey, Globies. Hello, Four Corners. Hello, Travel Food. Good to see everybody. So, anyways, 2:51 in the morning, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. My beautiful little daughter was born. And I was shocked. I have to say, I was convinced I was having a boy. Never once came across my mind I was having a daughter. And of course, both my kids came out very dark skinned, dark, full head of hair, because my spouse at the time is French and native, and I got native in my family, believe it or not. So my kids came out looking like little Eskimos, man. They were gorgeous. So, anyways, so she's born and she's quiet. Now, back in the day, they had these trolley things with wheels on them that held six babies at a time. So all the nurses would put these six babies in it and start delivering them to each mom in the room. I always got my girl last out of everybody because she was so quiet. She wasn't screaming to be fed or nothing. She was just a real quiet kid. So, and I felt really bad because there was a girl. I was supposed to have a private room because our company paid for private, but they didn't have any. So I had to be in a room with three other women. I absolutely fucking hated it because all those three women's babies all screamed all the time they had them. And here I am with my little girl, not a peep out of her, right? Also, one of the ladies, I felt bad for her because she had just had her baby and her boyfriend literally left her, walked out. So uh, June 18th, 1990, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. I gave birth to a little girl. And boy, oh boy, again, my life changed. We had to go out and we had only boy stuff in the house, right? So he had to go out to Zellers and these other stores. He didn't have a clue what to do or what to buy. So the lady says, "Can I help you?" And he said, "Yeah, we just had a little girl. I don't know what to buy." So she started picking out pink sleepers for him and green sleepers and everything she needed, little stuff that we're going to need for her to dress her up and bring her home. Now, when I had my son, I was living in my hometown. So he had about 25, 30 outfits at the hospital hanging up behind my bed that were given to us when he was born. The city where we moved to, we had no family. So we got no gifts from anybody. Mandy didn't get new clothes. We didn't get help with any of that. We were all on our own with the little girl. So anyway, so we get her home. Well, Jamie comes to see me at the hospital the next day. And he's like, "Oh, wow, what's this?" Right? There's a baby. Mom's got a baby. And he's like, "Oh," he's pulling on her nose. And I'm like, "No, no, you can't be doing that to your little sister, man. Like, this is a little baby." So, but anyway, so I brought her home. She never had me up once in the night. She was an amazing, amazing, I tell you, no crying, no nothing. Amazing, slept her nights and stuff. We get up and check. And he go, "Did you check on her?" "Yeah, she wants a bottle. She's going to let me know." I Parasolo, and I made bottles up to be ready, and I end up having to throw them out because milk, guys, you can't. It only stays for so long. You don't want to mess around and feed your kid a milk that should have been thrown out an hour before. So I just said, "Oh, okay, she's sleeping her nights. I'll make the bottle as I need it." So she'd get up, she'd do her little cry, and we'd feed her and change her diaper, and back to sleep she went. And amazing, amazing. And I watched her grow into this beautiful woman. Now in kindergarten or grade one, I think it's kindergarten. The teacher noticed that Mandy wasn't interacting with her like the other kids, so she said she might have a hearing problem. And that woman, um, thank you for her, like, you know what I mean. So, um, and so we make an appointment for the ear specialist, and they said, "Yep, she's got a hearing problem." So adenoids out and tubes put in her ears. And what amazing difference. He said, "Talk to her." He goes, she'll hear you right away. And she did. We whispered. They had her in like a small bed crib type thing at the hospital. She heard us right away. So I watched her blossom and, go through elementary school and of course with her brother and high school and just blossom into this feisty, uh, matter of fact woman like her mother. She's not afraid to, hello, African Spanish. She's not afraid to, um, thanks, Marines. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind. You know what I mean? And she chose, she doesn't have a job. She has a career. Both my kids have careers. There's a difference. And not that it matters to me because I always told my kids, I don't care if you're shoveling shit as long as you're making money, right? So my daughter is just an amazing woman, and I really, really, she didn't know my mom. My son, I don't know if he remembers my dad or Mandy remembers my dad. I think they do, but they didn't get a chance to meet my mom because she died in 1987. And there's a lot of pictures that I look at Mandy or a certain look she'll make, and her face will be on the side, and oh boy, do I ever see my mom. And she's got my mom's like facial, the hair thing going on. She really reminds me of my mom, and I'm so proud of her. Happy birthday, Mandy. Happy 34th birthday to you. She's in the States right now visiting some very good YouTube family friends of theirs, Misty and Jason. And so, yeah, what an amazing girl, she's a woman, she's turned out to be. She is a mom of her stepson, who's like 18, and she is a proud aunt of 4 kids, the youngest being 8.5 months. And I'll tell you, she's pickled. She's tickled when being an aunt. It's such a privilege to be in children's lives, whether you're the grandmother, the aunt, another sibling. Just share your life and grow with them and have fun times with them. And so happy birthday to my daughter, Amanda. I call her Mandy. Her real name's Amanda. I never call her that. I call her Mandy. So happy birthday to my son yesterday and happy birthday to my daughter today. It's wonderful watching your kids grow up and, you know, making their own choices and having their own lives and making their own decisions. And it's just wonderful. So, a very happy birthday to my daughter today. I was talking to her this morning there. So, hi, A-Frame Daydream. Thanks, sweet. Hey, A-Frame. Hi, Masha and chat. Hey, Marky Mark. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Marines Army Mom. My daughter is named Amanda. Yeah, I don't call her Amanda, though. For the last, I don't know how many years I've been calling her Mandy. And thank you, A-Frame. Now, my son's lady's name is Amanda as well, but she calls herself Manda. There's no A in the front in the beginning. It's just Manda. So, because sometimes the both of them will be in the chat at the same time. So one's Manda, one's Mandy. They both are not called Amanda. So, but yeah, I'm just so very, very proud of my kids. And, my son's first Father's Day. And it's just wonderful to watch your kids grow. And yeah, they're going to make mistakes and whatever, but you have to allow your kids to be who they are. But my kids always wanted to be self-sufficient and be out there in the big bad world, right? They weren't never lazy kids. They weren't sitting around playing in fucking video games all day. And there was video games back in the day because we bought them all for our kids, right? But my kids are self-sufficient. They're not relying on anybody to take care of them. They're doing it all on their own. And yeah, I'm very proud of my kids. Mm. So happy birthday to my kids. And my nephew's was on the 16th. It's also mom and son's birthday today, too. So happy birthday to Tammy. Happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating a birthday. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Um, Somebody was telling me this morning the biggest thing that YouTube is concentrating on now is your algorithm, which is people chatting in your chat. The more people chat, the better it is. It helps your algorithm, right? So um, apparently, yeah, that's what they're saying. It's the chat they're looking at and how much is the chat going. How you doing, Eric? How you doing, Parasolo? I was in your live last night, bud. I said hi and then I just chilled and listened. Yep. Hello, Eric. Hi, Para. Nice to see you, Parasolo, using that. I forget what you call that thing you're using there, the buttons that brings in the voices, dude. Um, Marky Mark says hi, Para. Ephraim says we're hiding from some little rain clouds being going to the rose garden. Awesome. I did get to a couple of vids yesterday, but I want to get to a lot more today after my live. Now that my morning and my work day's over, and I've got 2 days more this week to work. So again, I'll just be coming in the door and doing a live. It could be 12 noon. It could be I could be starting at 10 after, quarter after. So just watch for that. All right, guys. They're still figuring out my monetization, but I do have a PayPal, guys, on my about section. If you're interested, not obligated. Um, how has Dagmar been doing? I'm assuming she's okay. I have seen her in Lord Doc's chat. I don't go to his chat. I don't like what goes on in the chat, but she goes to his chat. I've been seeing her in there when I'm lurking, and I'm sure she's fine. Hello, Dagmar. We miss you. Hot over here. It is hot. It is hot. Hey, Poker Rossi. We're into 34 temperatures, John Paul, Wednesday or Thursday. They're calling for rain all week, so it's going to be even more humid. So, yeah, I got my AC on. I'm sitting beside it. I got my fan on. It's really nice and cool in here. I just wish the rest of the place would cool down that end. So I think we're going to end up getting a AC for the bedroom, a smaller unit. because it was hot in there last night, and I don't sleep well in the heat. I toss and I turn, and then I don't feel well when I wake up. So, or I could always just get myself an air mattress and sleep on the floor with the dogs because I don't like sleeping on the couch, right? So yeah, I could do that too. But yeah, we're in extreme temperatures, and the psychic predicted that there's going to be a lot of floods around the world, including Canada. Also, receding waters, volcanoes going off. There's going to be some shit happening in Japan, big time, and I think Korea, but for sure Japan. Gotta go almost to. All right, take care, A-Frame. Drive carefully and have fun at the Rose Garden. Sweet Acre says hello, Poker Rossi. Marines is putting Poker Rossi's link. Thank you so much. Yeah, I done 2 lives in a row last night, regular YouTube live, and then three. Yeah, I didn't see. I wasn't on. Once I finished my live, I basically turned it off and gave myself a bit of a break. I did show up in Yogi's, and that was pretty well lit. Last night I was doing some lurking in some, but I didn't really like. I was chilling, watching TV. I like to give my eyes a break from the laptop. So, yeah. So I got to play catch up. So I'll be going gung ho this week, trying to get to everybody's vids. 41, yeah, 43. John Paul, I think they said for Wednesday or Thursday. So I hope you got AC, dude, because fans don't cut it. Your building's hot, the walls are hot, the hallways are hot. All it's doing is blowing around your cold air. If you got an AC going, it's blowing around cold air, right? So you can also use a cold cloth, guys. Put it if you don't have AC, can't afford it. You can put a big bunch of ice in front of a bowl in front of a fan. It does work. And you put the fan in front of you, it does work, people. I know it's old school, but it works. Also, you can freeze a towel or a face cloth in the freezer, and keep that around your head or your neck. If you really struggle with the heat, you want to keep your temperature cool, right? You can also have a cool shower. That also helps, and I'll tell you what else helps. Is When my daughter moved into her house, there's no AC in this house, and it's weird. It's the first place she moves into it with no AC. So then we're going to buy one the next day, but it was like fucking 150 in her place. I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, I'm going home. Well, I got a bucket. She's got this bucket about yay big, this big. I filled it up with cold water. I go, stick your feet in that. Oh my God, it cools you right down, people. Stick your feet in a bucket of cold water. Telling you it works. It cools your whole body down. So these little things you can do, guys, if you don't have AC and you're struggling in the heat, you can do these little things. Why are all the links that Marines and Army Mom are sharing being retracted? Who's retracting the links? Did you see the picture of the deers in my backyard? Not yet. Is this something new, Marines, you just put up? Marines, Sweet Acres is asking why the links are being retracted. Whose is being retracted, Sweet Acres? Why are all the links that Marines and Army Mom are sharing being retracted? Hey, Scorpio Mama, good to see you. Here it's 13 now. Wow, that's not very hot, eh, Poker? That's kind of cool weather, eh? It's comfortable weather. Scorpio Mama says, Poker, I'll watch that, Marines. Yeah, I love deer. Oh my God, maybe I did. I don't know. I see the squirrel one. I would have left you a comment, Marines. If I seen it, I would have left you a comment. If there's not a comment, I haven't seen it because I always leave my name. Always. Hey, Scorpio Mama. Hey, Poker. Hey, Sweet Acres. Sorry. Hey, Scorpio Mama. Globy Travels. Hello. Hey, Dennis Bigfoot. Hey, Maja. Whose links are being retracted? Um, Savage Batman says, hey, Maja. I'm not understanding that. Whose links? I know Marines removed something. I didn't know if it was something they said or how they said it, but I don't know whose links are being retracted. Yeah. Sweet Acre says John Paul's and A-frame daydreams were retracted. How come? Could it be a glitch or something? I don't know. Scorpio Mama says hello, Savage Batman. John Paul's and A-frames was retracted. Okay, I can. Yeah, they can still see the links. Let me see, and it never lets me scroll up when I'm live. Somebody scroll up and tell me. Yeah. Um, yeah, Globy says they can still see the links. So they haven't been retracted. Mom and son, or sorry, Marines Army Mom wouldn't put a link and then retract it, right? I was going to head to John's and it was gone. Oh, really? I was gone? Well, I'm sure Marines will drop it again. Hello, Globies from Poker Rossi. How you guys all doing? My numbers are going up and down. I went from 18 to 17 to 15. Now I'm at 12. I was at 10, went back up to 12. So I guess people are just popping in. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. It helps if you keep my chat going. That helps the channel with the algorithm. So remember that when you're in somebody's live. Yep. Sweet Acres is the place to be. Da na 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 na. I love that song. There we go. There's John's, and it's not being retracted. So yeah, I don't know what was going on. Maybe just a glitch, because you guys know Marines Army Mom won't put a link and then retract it, right? She will remove somebody's language if it's not appropriate, but other than that, nope. She's on the ball. Hello, UK medic. I never tried air conditioned soup. Fuck off, medic. I didn't even eat all my soup. I'm eating chips and I'm drinking water, but I got a tomato soup here. It's cold now because it's right on the table next to the goddamn AC. So yeah, I went to work this morning. I was up at 6, and then I was out the door, and now I'm home, and I made some soup and a sandwich. I mounted the sandwich down, and I'm drinking some water, and I left the AC on, put it on as soon as I got up this morning because it's really muggy here. If I turn my AC off within an hour, it's hot here. So why do I want to do that? Keep the cool going. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of people can't handle the heat, right? Some people love the heat. I thought someone else might have. Yeah, I hope not. It usually will show who did it, and I hope nobody is doing that in my chat because I'll boot your ass real quick. Hey poker, hey medic, hi medic, hey UK, hi Scorpio, la puffy, hello la puffy, hello beautiful. How are you doing? Good to see you, beautiful. Medic says hi, Marines Army Mom. Medic says hi, Globies. How's your day going, Medic? What's the temperature there? Poker Rossi said it's only 13 there, so that's something like the UK, right? It's cool temperatures, you know, and probably a little tad chilly because I know the UK and Ireland are known for damp weather and rain, and the window unit AC will make you sick. My new house got window unit. The window unit AC will make you sick. My new house got window unit. Okay, so you it makes you sick, but you got a window unit. They don't allow them here. They don't want us wrecking the tracks on the windowsills because people don't put them in properly. You have to make sure it's secure. There's something underneath on the outside, and all the cracks and corners are done. And people here are just dumb, right? So they don't allow ACs. If they did, I'd have one in the bedroom right now. So we have to go with these goddamn stand-up robot things that take up room in your place, and they're noisy. I'm good. How are you doing, La Puffy? Medic says hot and humid today. Shorts weather, Medic. Shorts weather. Drink lots of cool water, guys, with lemon in it. Always stay hydrated. In the heat, I don't eat a whole lot. Last night, all I had was a bowl of soup. I just wasn't feeling eating, right? We've got Jello at fruit cocktail in the fridge. We've got a fresh pineapple. We've got stuff. We've got ice cream and cones. And um, so I only had a bowl of soup last night. So I wasn't surprised when I got in from work. I'm starving. My stomach's growling. So yeah, I don't know what we're doing tonight. Tonight, again, we're just going to wing it. It's too warm. Maybe tomorrow I might make a whole chicken, or maybe we'll just have ribs and fries or something. We have ribs in the freezer. So yeah, when it's hot like this, it's like, and I don't feel well when it's hot. My stomach feels all funky, especially when I go in the back part of the place because the AC doesn't go that way. So it's somewhat hot in the bedroom. So I just keep the spare bedroom door closed, the bathroom door closed, and our bedroom door closed. So the cool air just stays here in the hallway, the kitchen, the dining room. You know what I mean? I got a cold now. Wow, you got a cold. Oh my gosh, Parasolo. Um, La Puppy says, yes, Scorpion Mom. Same here. I even lost my voice. Wow, yeah. Yeah, apparently somebody was saying this morning there's going to be another virus hitting us, folks. So beware, be careful when you're out. Wash your hands when you come in. After touching all those things in the grocery stores and the doorknobs. And, I don't know if there's facts, but yeah, apparently there's another one lurking right now. So we need to be careful. With our health. I can't afford to eat. I have hungry crow to. Oh, you have a hungry crow to feed. Yeah, Russell. Yep. John Paul just subbed. Watched your last short from Thanksgiving and commented so it sticks. Way to go, Sweet Acres. Yeah, he did an airbrushing one too. I watched that whole thing. I put him on my TV. He did an airbrushing vid recently. Hello, my friends. Hello, Ryder. How you doing? Stuart's in the building. Hello, Stuart. Bet the fish aren't biting today, right now, buddy. Eh? It's really hot here. It's humid. It's gross out. It is gross, Stuart. It's gross here. Yep. Hannah says I can't stand hot weather. Yep. AC's good, guys. Like I said, I don't mind if I'm out in a pool in the yard or at a pool or sprinklers are going. I'm okay with the heat as long as there's water around me. But ask me to go to a park where there's no water, no water fountain, and no place to stick my feet. I ain't fucking going. No amount of shade's gonna keep me cool. I ain't going. Gotta have water near me when I'm outside, right? So my deck is shade, which is nice. I don't always get the sun beaming on here, which is good because I got green peppers and tomatoes growing, and they don't need extreme sun on them. It actually burns their leaves up, people. So I'll take them from the sun when it's this part of my deck and move them over to the shade. And of course, I watered them well last night, and so. But yeah, just I got shade out there. I got a little umbrella that I can have. It's also for privacy because all the other buildings can't stare at you while you're sitting out in your deck. But we got a pretty big deck, So Scorpio says, "Hello, darling." Blah blah blah. Medic says from Dennis. Hello, Stuart the Fish Whisperer from Globies. Marine says, "Hello, Dennis. How you doing?" Hello, Dennis from Stewart, and hello, Globies from Stewart. Yeah, so just try to keep cool, guys. Remember your pets, especially if they're older. They actually can't tell you sometimes that they're hot. They're just too weak, or their brain's a little bit. So make sure you're cooling them down with a towel, or you got a fan on them, or something. Our pets are also important people, not just us. If we're hot, they're hot, twice as hot, right? So mine are cool. Got Maggie sitting here at my feet. Bella's over there in her bed. Jake's beside her. Everybody's cool. Nobody's panting here. I changed their water again this morning. Gave them cool water. I changed the water. Jake's got a great big thing like this, and the water comes down as he drinks it. And I'm changing that every second day at least because I don't want it to get slimy. I want them to have fresh, cool water, and leaving the water sitting there for days is gross, right? So, um, Travels and Gardening says, "Hey everyone, please hit the like, guys. I'm almost at 35 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. And no crayon licking." Dennis, oh my God, that's funny. Oh gosh. Good to see everybody. Hi, Sweet Acres. Hello, everyone from CNS Travels. Hello. I got the travel community coming on in. Thank you so much. I watched Controversial Cruising on my TV yesterday around 6. I can't remember, 6 o'clock or something. The cruise he was on with his buddy. Oh my God, he's so funny. You could see the alcohol starting to take effect with him, right? What a great vid. Go and watch his last cruise, guys. So I got to go back on my laptop and comment and leave him a thumbs up because again, you can do the thumbs up on the TV. But anyways, that was a hoot to freaking watch. That was a hoot to watch. Controversial Cruising Scott. He's funny. Scott's funny. I really like his channel. He puts a little bit of humor into his stuff. You know what I mean? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Dennis Big. So what I do is I'm gonna go back to my chat from yesterday and today and connect to people I'm not connected to. And there's definitely a new person that I want to check out their channel, Optimob. My spouse checked out the channel and said it was amazing. So I got to make sure that I'm subscribed and watch their stuff. Globy Travels, hello there. I liked and shared. Thank you, Savage Batman. Hey, CNS Travel from Globies. CNS says, "Hey, Globies. Hey, Travels. Hello, Ryder. Hey, Puckarossi. And don't eat the paste, UK Medic." Oh, my God, Dennis, you're funny. Don't eat the paste. Jesus. Remember when you used to eat the glue in school, people? Elmer's glue? I think everybody's eating that shit, right? God, I wonder what was in that shit when we ate it way back when. Poker Rossi says, "Hello, Travels. Hello. Anybody in here new? CN Travels, Globies. If you guys aren't connected to somebody, please let Marine's Army Mom know. She's the one dropping links. If you're not connected to Poker Rossi, UK Medic, Dennis Bigfoot, Marine's Army Mom, and the list goes on and on. They're all in here. Please get connected. Try to watch more than one thing, guys. Watch for at least 3 minutes. leave a thumbs up, and definitely leave a comment. If you don't leave a comment, there's no proof you were there, right? You didn't watch their stuff, you don't exist. So always leave your name, guys, to let them know so they can get back and thank you. I get way behind in thanking my peeps, let me tell you. I'm trying to get better at that. So what I try to do after a live is I'll post on my community tab or on that live I just did. Thank you everybody for your support today. So nobody's being left out, right? Lawn lifters, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I subscribed to you, I believe, yesterday after my live, but I definitely have to watch more stuff. I just did the one or two, I think, or watched about 4 or 5 shorts, if I'm not mistaken, and left you comments. So it's okay. I've been dipping my bread in next door's gravy. Oh my God, medic. What? My God, Marines is laughing. I used to cover my hand, make another layer of skin. Holy Jesus, Dennis, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what this topic's about, dude. What are we talking about? So Poker says Marines Army Mom. There's her link. Thank you, Poker Rossi. Everybody connected Marines Army Mom. She's got a really nice vid out of her beautiful property, and it's 2 squirrels, and it's like medics and all you guys that sue, just one sue, and everybody. Dennis doing a turtle vid. I love turtles, by the way. Anybody that's put nature in their vids, I just love it. So there's 2 little squirrels in the yard, and they're just carrying on, no care in the world. They probably don't even know that Marines has the camera on them, and she's probably throwing them peanuts and they're eating what they can, stuffing in their mouth what they can, and then of course they're burying what they can, and they're smart. They can go back and then remember where they buried stuff, right? So, if you like little squirrel vids, go see Marines Army Mom. I think she said something about a horse a while ago, so I definitely want to go see that one. Dennis did one of a turtle. It actually literally, I'm wondering, Dennis, if it came on land because it needed to lay eggs, because they say that's when they come on land. They don't come on land just to dry out in the sun, right? So I'm wondering if it wanted to go out, like go lay eggs, but you were kind of in the way, and I don't know where did it go after that. But yeah, I love turtles. Oh my God. Colby says hi, lawn lifters. Yankee Kyle, good to see you. Dennis is laughing. Yep, I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. You have me in La La Land right now. Hi Nan, how are you? Good to see you. Nan's in the house. I just posted my 100th yesterday. I think my algorithm picked up. Awesome, lawn lifters. That's wonderful. It takes time, guys. Be patient. The algorithm, and sometimes even your connections don't show up right away. So you just got to be patient. There's billions and billions and billions of people using this YouTube platform. So keep that in mind. They're trying to keep up with everybody, right? Way to go, Kyle. Nah, they're there. Oh, they're there all the time. Oh my God, Dennis, and that's close to where you live. Oh, I'd be in heaven. Oh my God. We don't see turtles like that here where I am in my city, but I'm sure you would BC, Vancouver, those kinds of places, right? Hello, Nan from Globies. My squirrels don't hide anything because eagle-eyed Russell is always watching. Ah, that's funny. You mean they should be hiding them because Russell's watching? Yeah, he's going to take the peanuts. I share other YouTube content that I like on my community page. Awesome, Marines. Big Ben's in the building. Hello, Mayhem and Miracles friend. I just shared you out. Thank you, Big Ben. I appreciate that. Thank you, big buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Goldie says sorry. Typing on my phone. Hello, Nan Musa. No worries. I know phones are funky, guys. Phones are funky, and they're so small when you're trying to type. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. What's up, guys? From Big Ben. Goldie says, hey, Big Ben. Nan, good afternoon from Yankee Kyle. Yeah, Nan, I think it's probably evening for her right now. I'm going to say about 8 or 9 at night, right, Nan? I think Nan's like 5. No, Nan's later than that, I think. What time is it where you're at, Nan? Shared you out, Masha. Thank you, Boca Rossi. He sees where they hide it, and oh, he goes and steals it. Of course he does. He ain't stupid. Yep. He goes, I'll get the squirrels to do the work for me, and then I'll just go find it. Need it. Little buggers. They're very smart crows. But like you said, medic, you don't want them too tame because somebody else could end up hurting them or something. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm sure when you walk out the door, they know exactly who you are, right? Oh, there he is. There's our feeder. The guy that feeds us. It's hot today. Yes, it is, Ryder. Very hot. Travels CNS Travel says, "Hey, lawn lifters." Big Ben says, "Good afternoon, brother." Please connect with me, guys, if you want to. Maja, I had 2 vids come out today. Awesome, Batman, wonderful. I haven't checked any of my notifications yet, guys. So, hello, David. How you doing? Good to see you. I liked your vid. I watched. Was it last night? That was great. Yep, yep. Good vid, buddy. And I like the music that you put in it too. David says, "Hey, everyone." Poker Ross says, "Hey, Savage Batman." Lawn Lifter says, "Hi." CNS Travels. Big Ben says, "Hi there, Kyle." Still here listening. Thank you, Savage Dave. Appreciate that, buddy. How was your night? Both videos are over 5 minutes. Oh, okay, cool. Um, Somebody was commenting or asking, how long should a vid be? And I would say anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes, depending what it is. Now, I will say this: people that are using drones, it's different, right? They're covering such a vast area. The videos have to and need to be a little longer so you can see the landscape as well. So, I think I would rather watch a 5 to 8 minute or longer vid than I would a whole bunch of shorts that are only 10 seconds, right? So, and of course, leave my name. And, but yeah, watch something long, guys. Put on one of their long vids. They're alive. And all right, Eric, no worries. I am good. And you, Savage Batman. David says, hello, Batman. Lawn Lifter says, yes, I see peer runners a lot. I think you were on cruising is fun this morning. We'll connect with you. Lawn lifters, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't in anybody's this morning because I had to go out the door to work. So, Maja shared you out. Thank you, Kyle. Pretty good, Poker Rossi. Ryder says, I'm going to try and use apple cider vinegar to lose weight. Ryder, it does work. I know somebody that used it and it does work. Be careful. Make sure you're reading the instructions and shit. Also, pickle juice is good too, dill pickle juice. But, you can put that on your salads. Well, it's probably the only place you can put it because it is a liquid, right? But you can put it in your salad. There's many things you can Google on it, how you can eat it, or I mean, use it, right? So my videos are usually from 30 minutes to an hour, but can be up to 2 hours. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I think videos, I think some people look at them as their lives because they are so long. So yeah, I mean, if I did a video, I wouldn't do it that long because I think people get impatient and bored, or they just don't want to spend the 30 minutes looking at it because it's supposed to be a vid, not a live. And some of these vids, because they're so long, you feel like you're actually in a live and you're not, right? So, and it depends what you're doing. Paranormal, they need to be long because when you're showing the paranormal, they've got their equipment and there's people asking questions, and so it all depends what your vid is about, right? So yep, yes, we were. Yep. Gonna be another good topic live tonight, Maja. We are doing it every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Oh, you're gonna have a panel, Dave? What's the topic tonight, buddy? I hear you can mix it with some drinks. Yes, you can, Ryder. You can. Yep. I know somebody that lost weight on that. Yep. Just make sure you do the research, Ryder. Don't overdo it. Don't try to do it quick or fast. Another good way with the vinegar is we always know that our supper time is our biggest meal of the day. Is That's when you want to get out and take your walk. Take your dog with you. Go for a walk. Go to a park. Just go for a walk. Go for a walk. Time yourself and say, I'm going to go for a 40-minute walk. Obviously when it's not blazing hot out, but if you got a pool, say, hey, I'm going to do so many laps today in the pool. So add the exercise in there, the walking as well. I worked with a girl and she brought a picture into work one day and she goes, check out this picture. And I go, cool. Who's that? She goes, me. I didn't recognize her. This girl, I didn't recognize her. And I couldn't believe it was her in the picture. But yes, the vinegar does work, but do your research. Don't overdo it. You can't intake a lot of that often. So make sure you're researching how much am I allowed to have each day, because I believe it is also a blood thinner, right? So, UK Medics, though extensive research, I have discovered the cause of obesity is because your mouth is way bigger than your asshole. Fuck medic. Oh my god. We always get on to shit or food in my chat. Oh my God, that's fucking funny. Yep. Oh my goodness. David says paranormal investigations and explorers tend. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you, David. They have to be, David. I agree with you there because you guys have your equipment and you're showing what they do and you want to hear the voices coming through, and then you obviously need time to ask them questions, right? And then there's the downtime where you got to wait till they answer. And yeah, the paranormal is very different. It's totally does need to be. It can't be no 3 minutes because you won't see anything. Paranormal, you got to be very patient for these spirits to want to show up, right? So Lennox says, hello, David. What's up, David from Poker Rossi? Hi, Rosie. How you doing, girl? You're awake. Yay. It'll be a panel, and I think the topic is going to be economics again, unless plans change. I got to talk to my friend in a bit and see what he wants to do. Yep. You could talk about uh, different happenings around the world, too, eh, Dave? Like volcanoes that are ready to almost erupt, and how many times every 10 years do they erupt? And you know what I mean? Just keep it keep the chat going, right? Hi, Twisted. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? Sweet Acre says, hey, Rosie. Later, Maja. Great live, my friend. Thank you, Boca Rossi. You have a wonderful day, sir. Be safe going to and from work. All right, buddy? Gotta run. Hope everyone has a great afternoon. No worries, CSN Travels. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming in. Okay, 3.5 minutes then. Sweet Acre says, "Hi, Timmy. When it's nature, I like you showed that. I watched your turtle one, Dennis, and I was just in freaking awe. There's just something majestic about turtles. You need to do more vids, dude. You really do. It's gonna pick up your channel really good. I love turtles. Honest to God, there's something beautiful about them, and they're calm, and the way that they walk, and their cute little snouts. And I know there's snapping turtles. There's all kinds of different turtles, right? So hi Andrew, how you doing? Masha and chat. Hello Luke, good to see you. Um, hi Tammy. Also, if you're diabetic, check ouch with your endocrinologist when using ACV. Yeah, that's good information. Yeah, when you're using that vinegar, if you're diabetic, yep, for sure. Good afternoon, everybody from Luke. Bye, Pokerossi from Sweet Acres. Lawn Lifter says I'm supposed to go live at 12:23, but I'm doing chores while falling asleep. Lawn Lifters, that's funny. Savage Dave says, Mudge, I'm going to try to go live today. Not sure. All right. What time are you live, Dave? Savage Dave, you're welcome. Hello, everyone. Hey, Rick's in the house. How you doing, Rick? The kids are in the States right now. Jason and Misty's having a holiday. How you doing, buddy? Rick's in the building. Rick's in the building. Turtle. That's right. Have a good day, poker. Rick House says, Maja. Thank you, Rick, for all the hearts. Hello, Maja. Sorry I was late. I was turning off our pool vacuum for my dad and backwash. Wow, I'd be in that pool, Zach. Jesus, I'd be jumping in that pool. Globy says, lawn lifters. Hello, I connected with Pure Runners. Zach says, hey, Rick. Hi, Zach. That's Batman. Sorry, that's Batman Maja, not me. Yes, Batman said he might go live later. Um, Dave, didn't you just say you were going to talk about economics again? I get you two mixed up. I wish one of you would take the Savage out of your name. Jesus. Savage Batman, Savage Dave. And actually, there's a few Savage Daves out there. You're not the only one. Yep. Um, do you mean Batman Maja? Yes. So Savage Batman says he might go live later. Savage Dave said he is going to go live later and talk about lawn lifters. Hello, sweetie. Speaker says, hi, lawn lifters. I'm getting my arse ready for work, so I just stopped by to say hello. All right, Rick. Well, you have a great day at work. I hope it's air conditioned there, buddy, for you. You have a safe day at work. What's the temperature where you're at? Yes, I'm the economics. Yes, okay. I knew that. Yes. Zach's giving hearts. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Sweet Acre says, hi, Rick. Tammy says, and endocrinologist is your go-to person when being a diabetic. Yes. Yep. Now I'm your 48th or 49th. Awesome. Thank you. But I can't see what numbers because I broke my glasses. It's showing 48, but I could be at 49 thumbs up because it's always one off. Yep. Yep. So Dave, just I don't know who your co-host is gonna. Ouch! I'm getting a pain in my side here. I don't know who your co-host is gonna be tonight, buddy, but try to keep it on topic and don't talk about yourself, your personal stuff. Don't allow anyone else to do it because the chat goes fucking sideways, man. Oh man. So yeah, just keep the focus on what your topic is. And Lawn Lifters has given me a channel name idea for two gay guys that live down the road. They could call it Shit Lifters. Medic. Jesus Christ, Medic. God, Medic. Zach gets around. Yep. Thanks, Sweet Acres. Hi, Batman. Thank you. 49 thumbs up, John Paul says. Thank you, John Paul. That was a good uh, uh, brushing vid there you did the other day, John Paul. Hi, Sweet Acres. I see 49 thumbs up. Hey, Luke, how you doing for Savage Batman? You're welcome. I may or may not be wearing, I don't know what that said. Globey, is good to see you. Doing good. Yes, I do, Rick. Hi, Lawn Lifters and Sweet Acres. Luke says, John, good to see you. Rick says, Maja, remember, I'm the king of sideways chats. You are, Rick. You are. Yeah, they called you Pickle Rick. Rick always went into like father, like sons, and everybody would tease him and call him Pickle Rick, Pickle Rick. And yeah, that's the name that sticks with him is Pickle Rick, Pickle Rick. Always joking around in the chat, always humorous. UKMX says shirt lifters, not shit lifters. Okay, shirt lifters. All right, that sounds better. So I said it wrong. Holy shit, Medic. Yeah, I don't need a repeat of what happened last Tuesday. Well, yeah, just yeah. Just don't allow anybody to go there. You know, they're not having your best interest when they're doing that. So, you know, yeah, just be mindful. That's all I'm saying. Just trying to give you little pointers. It's all good. Luke says, UK, LOL. Marines is laughing at Medic again. Luke Baker says, hey, Dave, good to see you, bro, from Luke Baker. Zach says, I'm the king of being naughty and funny in the chats. Yep, yep, yep. Um, Savage Dave says, hey, Luke. Sweet Acre says, hi, Luke. Great video last night. Luke says, cool king, sideways chats. Hope you're all having a great day. It is Tuesday. It's taco day, but not for me. I hate tacos. Like I said, we're just going to wing it. Tonight, we might even just have ribs and fries for dinner because it's cooling down a lot in here now, so I don't mind putting stuff in the air fryer or eating something hot. So maybe it'll be ribs and fries tonight. I don't know. We'll see what hubby wants. He didn't want anything heavy last night, so he ended up also having a bowl of soup about, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something and some crackers. Um, Luke says, thank you much, Speed Acres. And Zach is the king of hashtags and the need for speed games. Yep, that's funny. Yep, yep. So they're figuring out my YouTube, anyways, guys. So hopefully I'll be back monetized again. I do have a PayPal on my about section. All right. Hey Zach from Medic. Nan, how you doing, Nan? What's the temperature where you're at? Air conditioning, yes, and that too. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't. I would be able to deal with the heat. I would just want to sleep because it's too warm, right? So, when it's cool in your place, you're apt to more to get up and want to do stuff. And yes, dogs like cool sheets. Yep, yeah, that's right. Is it the first day of summer now? No, the first day of summer is June 21st, which is my grandmother's birthday. So, which is dumb. It should be June 1st, really, because that's when most people their snow's gone, the birds are chirping, the trees are growing back. It should be June 1st. I don't. I'll have to look up why they chose June 21st, but that's also my grandmother's birthday. Yep, which is you know 3 days from now. I just had leftover sausage and peppers for lunch. Nice. That is so good. Heated up, David. And I like onions in mine, right? Yummy. I love leftovers. Um, Zach, so same time as last night, meet up tonight, Rick said. I may have asked my sister for one of her air cooling shirts. Zach says, yes, Rick. David says, it's 84 degrees here, but feels like 90. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, David. It's like I said, I think we're going to be in for a brutal summer because our winter was mild here. We hardly had no snow, guys. We weren't in no cold temperatures or anything. And so at some point, I'm hoping We're gonna see if we can have the one granddaughter and grandson if they want to. If he wants to come, he probably doesn't want to. He likes doing other things and stuff, but and take her to the splash park and maybe the Toronto Zoo. That wouldn't be till August, so hopefully that'll happen. And we'll go to the splash park and hang out at the lazy river on a tube and go to the and they have a kids part there too. There's slides and water fountains and sprinklers, all kinds of shit. It's nice. And then there's the wave pool. So, but yeah, you just somebody actually drowned at that wave pool. It was crazy. Like people don't watch each other. I was in it the one time, and a lady was almost drowning right beside me, and I grabbed her, and her fucking friends. This is an older lady, and her fucking friends are all just standing there. I go, you not fucking notice she's missing? And there was a language barrier, right? I go, you not fucking notice she's missing? She was under the fucking water. Pulled her out of the water and saved her. And then the summer before COVID, someone actually did drown. They did drown. When those waves come in, they're forceful. We go right to the end of it, and we sit on our tube or hang on to it, and let the waves just pull us right into the shore. Right, it's all cement. Like it's not. There's no sand there or anything. But I'll tell you, if you're not good in the water, you don't want to be in that. It's pretty forceful. Luke Baker says, "Thank you, Maja." Yes, June 21st on Friday. What links would you like, Tammy? It's 91 here. Feels like 99. Holy shit, Savage Dave. 91 in Ohio? Holy fuck, it's not that hot here, but yeah, I think I'd die. When I opened up the door on the deck this morning, it just finished raining. It was muggy. It was gross. So I'm going to go out and give my plants some more water out there because I'm sure they're pretty dried up. But I try to keep them in the shade. Like I said, I don't like the sun beaming on their leaves. It burns them. Everybody thinks, oh, your tomato plants need lots of sun. No, they don't. They burn the fuck out of your leaves. No, you keep them in the shade. As long as they got water, good soil. Maureen says, Mayhem, my front yard is full of squirrels right now. They are playing around and eating food that I put out. Oh, that's awesome. They love peanuts, eh, Marines? You can give them peanuts. I don't know about fruit. Some squirrels are a little funky. I have seen one eat a piece of an apple, but they all don't eat apple, right? So, but that's nice. I used to have I took a margarine container and I nailed it with a very tiny, tiny nail to the tree, and I just fill it up all the time with bird seed because at that time I didn't have the bird thing. But and then you can put another one. I put the peanuts, and it's just lovely to see the birds coming along. It's almost like they know, okay, there she is. She's going to fill that thing up for us again. So I wish I could have one on here, but I can't because there's pigeons, and we have a screen up now on our deck, so I don't want the pigeons. But that's what I miss about having a house is watching nature, right? A Zach Van Horn air cooling shirts. Yeah, what is that? What is an air cooling shirt? It's probably a shirt he throws in the freezer and then puts on. Pray for us. The Gulf of Mexico is going to go crazy on us anytime now. For what? Bad weather, lawn lifters? Like a bad storm? Someone predicted Canada and a lot of places are going to get major floods this year. We're also going to be in some serious drought. We obviously know the fires are going to come. They come every year and they eat. We had Quebec and BC on fire last year. Um, but also, there's going to be something big coming down for Japan. I mean, they're so fucking overpopulated there, man. I'm surprised they even have a town there, seriously. But there's some big, big shit going to be happening for Japan and a few other countries. So we'll see. The climate is changing. Totally clueless on those. Me too. They like grapes and apple peelings. Oh, okay, really? Yeah, I had one Marine. He would take an apple, a little piece of an apple. The others wouldn't. It was weird. They picked it up, smelt it, and went, eh. I wonder if it's because it's sweet. Some squirrels might not like sweet, because they do like the nuts and So, my main channel. There you go. That's Dave's main channel, guys. He just put the link there for Zach and others. Travel says, yeah, it's going to be hot here for the 3 weeks. They say that we are supposed to be getting rain, but I don't think so. Wow. Holy shit. I think my daughter's going to, let me see now, 7, 8, 9. We'll probably go out the Sunday for her birthday because I think she has to work the Monday. So she wants to go for fish and chips. So I'll be taking her out for her birthday for fish and chips. And then we'll be head out to a few malls and walk around where it's nice and cool. And then maybe get an ice cream or something. So, because she's not here right now for me to celebrate with her for her birthday, and my son's in a different city. Lawn lifters, I heard about that in Florida. The weather people are keeping an eye on that one. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some bad shit weather coming. Be careful, guys. Make sure your shit in your yards put away, locked up. Any lawn chairs, any gnomes, little animal creatures out there. Make sure decorations for your garden, you get them all put in. Man, yes, Maj, I put it in the freezer. Thought so, Zach. I'm making sandwiches and buying microwave meals for dinner because it's so hot. Yeah, travels. I was saying, like, I don't feel well in the heat. I felt crampy yesterday. If I was to go out and walk Jake and Maggie and Bella, well, not Bella, she's blind, but I wouldn't do well. I'd probably get a headache and my stomach would start feeling off, and I start to feel sick in the heat, literally. So it's just my body. It's the way it's reacting to it. Now I wasn't like that years ago when I was younger. I worked in a hot bakery, but now as I get older, it's like I literally feel sick. Like I just can't handle it. Like I would never take a walk to the grocery store right now, and it's only next door to me. Like not next door, but three buildings over. 15-minute walk. I I wouldn't do it. I've got ice cream here and cones. We have Jello with fruit in it. We've got fresh pineapple. We've got soup. We've got lots of shit in the freezer. But when I feel crampy like this, I don't want to eat anything heavy. I just had a half of a soup, and I mound down a sandwich, and I'm just drinking some water. But I think I'm going to cut up the pineapple and then cover it and put it in the fridge because I like my pineapple cool. I don't like it room temperature. So he bought a fresh pineapple a couple of days ago. So we're just congesting that. And he didn't want anything last night. He works in a hot environment too. So um, he only wanted soup last night at 7 o'clock. So he basically had soup and crackers, and that's all he ate. So we tend to do this when it's hot. But probably by tomorrow, I might make a warm meal for us because with the AC on, it's cool in here. It makes us want to maybe eat. But right now, even though the air's on, I'm still feeling hot. My insides feel hot, right? Um, yeah, tie your boogers down. Pretty much, yeah. Like I said, I predicted this a month ago on a live. I said I think there's a lot of places are going to be getting some serious, serious shit weather. We're getting bad storms. You're going to get lots of shit, tornadoes. Fucking, it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be a crazy summer for a lot of people. So be safe, guys. Make sure that you're ready. You're always watching the news. You're letting your neighbors know what's going on. Not everybody watches the news. Not all of our neighbors have phones, right? Cell phones. So don't assume anything. Make sure your neighbors are safe and you have a plan in place and you have your truck or your car or your van ready to go. Blankets, flashlights, candles, canned goods. Don't forget the can opener and those things in your basement. If you have to go down in your basement, you're going to bring a can opener. You can buy the soups with the pull off tabs too. They're making them a lot in a lot of products now. So even dog foods and too, right? So don't forget your pets as well. Have a plan in place. Have your things ready at the door, like Sophie's things right at the front door here in the closet. If we've got to run and bolt because of a fire, she goes right into her thing. I close it up, lock it, and out we go, right? So I've got a plan in place. You always have to don't ever assume anything. Have things in your car ready to go, water, things, and you got a neighbor that don't have a vehicle and you're gonna have shit weather. Hell, let them come in. Who gives a fuck if they have to sit in somebody's lap in the back seat? You're all safe. Just have a plan in place. You should be talking to your neighbors as well, right? Um, I'm drinking coffee at 91 degrees. Zach, I watched a thing yesterday about coffee that it actually is not bad for us when it's hot out. It's not actually a bad thing, right? So I have a banana for those cramps. Yes, I got bananas here too. So do I, Maja. Hence, drink some ice water for me. Yeah, Tammy, I don't like room temperature water. I've got one here from last night sitting here, so I'll put it in the fridge to cool. But I got this one out of the fridge when my live started. I have to drink cool or cold water. I cannot handle room temperature water. I want to puke. Just the feeling of it in my mouth is gross. It has to be cool or cold. So you're like, I am. Yep. And sometimes I'll even freeze these in the freezer. And then I'll just sit it out and then it just stays cold because it's got a big chunk of ice in it, right? Yesterday I sat my AC's right beside me. So I sat my water right on top of the AC and it stayed freaking cold. So I just grab it, take a drink, set it back. Yep. Um, Ohio has broken the all-time records for tornadoes this year for the states. Really, Savage Dave? Holy shit, that's scary, dude. You guys got a plan in place? It's almost like you want to build underground in your house, eh, guys? Like build a hole underground with a lid where you can be safe. I know some really wealthy people. I've watched videos where they've done just that. They've built homes underground. We're talking 40, 50 feet, lighting, electricity, everything. Like they're ready. And it's cooler down there. And that's only for the filthy rich. It's costing them billions and years to do it. But they've shown some of these. I'm like, holy shit, it's nice down here. You think it would be dark, but it's not. There's lighting, there's furniture, running water, everything, right? Will Luke, thank you. Liked up 51. Hi, Maja. Hi, Cable Company. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys. I'll probably only do 2 hours today. Most welcome. Because I have to have a shower. I always have a shower after I get off work, and I didn't. I just basically mound down a sandwich, made a soup, grabbed my water, and went live. So I'm gonna have a cool shower after. I'm on my break. Had to stop in. It's cooking out. It's cooking outside hot. Wow. Yeah, stay cool. Here in Canada we have rules now for the heat. Um, and when the place reaches a certain temperature, they have to have no more people. They have to have a cooling room down, like a AC for you in your lunchroom or something. And so they should, anyways. Don't you want your employees to be comfortable? If they're tired and hot, how the hell are they going to perform, right? So, welcome back, Roadkill from Luke Savage Dave says, our plan for tornadoes is grab your ankles and kiss your ass goodbye. Oh my God, Dave. Jesus, don't forget your pets. You're going to kiss your tarantulas too? Lawn Lifter says, if our roof fly away due to the storm, don't worry, my lawn will be watered well. Yes, for sure. Lawn Lifters, you're right. Go check out Lawn Lifters, guys. He's got a great channel. I watched a few of your stuff yesterday, Lawn, but I'm going to watch some more. Good to see you, Marines from Luke. Zach says, I live on a huge hill in my house, never flooded once. Yeah, because you're on a hill. That's smart. Yeah, yep. Yep. I mean, it's nice to live near the water, but Jesus, guys, if a tsunami comes or a bad storm or a flood, guess where it's going? Right? Okay, hold on, guys. I got to get this phone call. Hello? Hello?
Are you busy?
Kind of, sort of. What's up?
I got a question.
Yeah.
You know who it is, right?
Yes, it's Tim and Kim. Yeah. I have you on my phone, so. We'll get paid till Monday. Okay, what's today? Okay, hold on a minute. I have you guys on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem. You can pay me on Monday.
Sure.
I don't care. Jesus, you're not gonna bring me off. You think like seriously, it's all good. Like, just put it in, just send it on Monday when you get it. Just send me a message. Hey,
Okay.
yeah, no worries.
And I'll see you Thursday then.
All right, sounds good.
8:30.
No worries.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Sorry about that, guys. It was one of my clients. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry, you guys were upside down. All right. Okay, so 53 thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. You guys rock. Marines just put lawn lifters link. Thank you so much, Marines. Cool deal, bro. Just subbed to lawn lifters. Thank you. Yeah, I watched some of your shorts yesterday. Lawn lifters, just quick. But I'm gonna get back to your channel, and also I want to get to Optimob's channel. Check out their channel. So yeah. Mm-hmm. A nice fan. LOL. Luke just put his link. Thank you so much. Sounds good. Yeah, we got the little babies right here, guys. I'll show you here. My thing's charged now, so I can unplug it. We got the little baby Bell. Jake's right here. I don't know if you can see him. There's Jake sleeping, and right beside him is the little blind girl. There's my baby Belle. Oh, I scared her. Hi, baby Belle. Everybody say hello to the baby. She's our little peanut. That's baby Belle. And Maggie's right here at my feet. Come here, Deboo. Come here. Here's Maggie. Yeah, she was happy to see me, weren't you, baby girl, when I came in. Here's the Maggie May. It's Jake's daughter. Say hi, Moo. Her name's Maggie, but we call her Maggie Moo or Maggie May. There's Maggie. That's Jake's daughter. My boy, it's his girl. Can't you tell? They look identical. Color and everything. Look. Yep. Yep. So she's going to go back and sit down. She's always where I am. Hey, Mags? Yeah, if she wants to sit with the Gams, that's right. So the dogs are nice and cool. The cat's over there sleeping on the chair. I got a big cardboard box with circle things with a hole in the middle, covered all over in glazed. Why do you have a big box that's glazed? I don't understand. Cardboard box, circle things with a hole in the middle, covered all over in glazed. Why? I don't understand, Zach. Jesus Christ. One of my cats' names is Fuzzy Balls and Midnight. Awesome. Fuzzies is cute. I don't know about the balls part, but Fuzzy's cute. Lawn Lifter says, thank you. I haven't felt this important since Father's Day. In here, Lawn Lifters, I'm all about trying to help channels grow as well as my own. Um, and I'm connected to so many people, and I try really hard to, you know, Marines or somebody in my chat will be picked, and they drop your link, and we get people to link up and connect to you and go watch your stuff, right? And then hopefully the notifications are on, and then if you do a live, we all get the notification, and we can all show up, right? Now, keep in mind that we're all in different time zones around the world. I'm on Eastern time, so right now it's 1. What's that say? 1:39. 1:39 in the afternoon, right? So people in California are 3 hours behind me. So, sometimes people can come in, they can just stay a few minutes, but I'm pretty lucky. Most of my people come in and they stay pretty well to the end, right? And also, when you're in somebody's chat, like try to keep the chat going. Introduce yourself and get connected to people in the chat and their links, or ask somebody for a link, so you can get connected to people and you'll see that your channel will grow, right? Hi, Stats. How you doing? Me, Miracles. How you doing, Stats? Here, let's get the link dropped. John Paul says, wow, I'm at 1850K now. Holy shit, John Paul, you're almost to 2K. God, I haven't even got to 1500 yet. I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting. I won't do anything grand for my 1500 because, like I said, I'm gonna wait till my YouTube gets straightened out and I'm back monetized again. And then once I get my memberships, then I'm gonna start rocking and rolling. I'm gonna start doing things on my channel, doing giveaways. I got a whole bunch of shit planned. So, awesome news, Maja. My mom's new kitten is going to be in a calendar this year. She won a cutest kitten contest on Facebook. Oh, way to go, Dave. I've seen that for dogs on Facebook where you could take a picture, like send your dog's pic in. That's awesome, Dave. Good for you. Congrats to your mom's kitty. You're welcome, bro. Maureen's put the link. Thank you. Zach says, and one of my other cats is named Gray Balls. Jesus. You got some weird names there, Zach. Lawn Lifter says, I subbed Luke Baker. Way to go. And Savage Dave. So, Savage Dave, you got a new person. Remember, guys, if somebody connects to you, please go to their channel and watch their stuff in return. Watch lots of their stuff. Put your name. They're out there supporting you. Show up to their lives and keep track of when they're dropping a vid. You want your channel to grow. It ain't going to grow if you're just sitting still and not visiting all these people that are visiting you and subbing to you. So get over to their channels and watch their stuff. All right. Zach says, Maja, laughing. Yep. Luke says he must be oldest. Yeah. Luke says, thank you, Lon. Thanks, Lon Lifters from Savage Dave. I'm on a nap time central. Okay. I'm all over the place. Yes. Yeah, Central Time is usually 3 hours. But John Paul's on the same time as I am. So is Brooklyn. Even though Brooklyn's in New York. But California time, they're 3 hours behind us. It's only 10:30 right now in California, right? So, but so time change makes a difference. Some people are late people, so they don't mind being up at the late ones. I've stopped into some of Nan's. Hers were real late. Holy, it's like 1 in the morning for me, and she's doing a live, right? So, And that's usually weekends. I'm only doing that, not so much during the week. Weekends, I'll be in late lives. So, and a lot of the true crime channels, oh, pardon me, sometimes don't go live till 11 or 12 at night, right? So, Zach says, I'm old. How do you watch over 1,000 people, Maja? How do you do it, Dave? Well, okay, how do you do it? I don't know if I watched 1,000 people. The thing is, if I don't get to their vids, like you know how Dave, we have our regular people, like you guys know, I'm usually live at noon, give or take a half an hour. Sometimes I even go live at 11 in the morning, give or take. So people know that, right? So the same people keep showing up to me because they go, oh, Maja's going to be live today, right? And Medic and Poker, you know, roughly around 5 or 6 their time because they're, Norway, the UK. So we get um, um, we know when certain people are going to do a live, right? So mine are pretty consistent. 90% of the time, I'm Monday to Friday, 12 noon, right? So I get two people's lives, and if I'm in their live for 2 hours, I don't necessarily watch their shorts because I just spent 2 hours watching your live. So I'm also in your chat, keeping your chat going. So what you do, Dave, is anybody that just subbed you right now after my live, go check them out, subscribe to them if you're not, but go watch a bunch of their stuff. Spend an hour, dude. Spend an hour and go through Luke and watch all Luke's videos. Go to the next person, watch their videos. I'm telling you, Dave, every time you drop your name in somebody's a short or a vid or a live, you're advertising for yourself. You're getting your name out there. Um, and that's the key, dude. That's the key. You got to be disciplined. That's the thing. You got to be disciplined. You can't say, hey, I support people, and meanwhile, nobody sees your name anywhere. No, you fucking don't support anybody. You're only supporting yourself. So if you want your channel to grow, it is tit for tat. You got to show up. Try to get to somebody's live, watch their shorts or watch their vids. You have a TV, use it. Put somebody on your fucking TV. Go to your laptop, make a comment, thumbs up, let it run, go to the next one. Most people have a TV and a cell phone or an iPad. Right here, I have two laptops and a TV and a cell phone, but I don't do YouTube on my cell phone. I told you guys I don't even think I'm signed in on YouTube on my phone because it's too small, right? So use those things that are in your house and get people on your TV and start giving them watch hours. And I'm telling you, look how many people support me because of what I do. You see what I'm saying, Dave? Why do you think people? Hi, Raf. Why do you think people keep coming back to see me? Because they keep seeing my name in their video that I watched, or their short, or their live. My name's out there anywhere I go. Most people, at least 1,000 per people, know Mayhem and Miracles. 80% of them know me as Maja. So there you go. That's how you do it. So you do one or two or three a day. Use that TV. You know what I'm saying? Use the TV. I had John Paul on my TV the other day. Last week it was Yogi. I don't know, 6 of his long lives. Yogi goes live 3 times a freaking day, right? I've got him going on the TV. Yesterday I got to David Vingham's video. I got to Dennis's turtle video yesterday. So, and I got to Marine Army Mon's the other day, her squirrel one. So I just try to get to, I look at my chat, Dave, and I go, okay. John Paul said, oh, I just put an airbrush and go, okay, I'll get there. I got to John Paul's and watched the whole fucking thing from beginning to end, right? And I've watched a few other things from beginning to end on the TV, right? So you can have somebody going on your TV and somebody going on your laptop, right? And you can do it. And I'll tell you, I'm telling you, Dave, I'm fucking proof. People will show up and support you because you're putting your name out there and you're showing you're supporting them. That's how it works, dude. That's how I figured it out. That's how it's working for me. And that's why I keep getting the same people showing up and supporting me. So it's work, but you can do it, Dave. You can put somebody right now on your TV as I'm chatting with you, right? I do that as well, Macha, but I still can't keep up with each. Yeah, just pick a couple each day, Dave. No, I can't keep up with everybody every day. But, I've had a new person come into my chat the other day, two of them actually. So today I'll concentrate on just their channels to introduce myself because they're new here. So I'm going to watch their shorts or I'm going to watch their vids and I'm going to comment, right? And this is how you do it. So give the people that are just coming in that are brand new, give them your attention. Go in and watch their stuff. Tell them thank you for showing up and supporting you, All right. And then what I do is, okay, I got to go to this person. Okay, let's pick this person out of my chat. I haven't been to theirs. Okay, I got to get to bring it. And I just pick so many people each day, guys. If I don't, I'll get too overwhelmed. So this is how I do it. You know what I mean? So it works. It's working for me. I still got 20 people in here, and I've been live for an hour and 25 minutes. And there's people with 5K. They're lucky if they get 8 people in their chat, right? So the numbers don't mean fuck all. I don't care if you got 5K, 10K. It doesn't mean anything. I've been to big channels, and they'll have 800 people watching, and only 100 people are wanting to give a thumbs up. What's that telling you, right? So I don't care what you got. The numbers don't mean anything. It's the thumbs up. It's the showing up, and keeping the chat going. That's what's important, right? The numbers will come when they come, right? But just pick one or two a day, Dave. That's it. Pick one or two people, concentrate just on their channel, watch their stuff, move on to another two people. Leave your name, leave a thumbs up because you're your own real estate agent and you're advertising for yourself, right? How many vids have you guys seen where my name was right now in the chat? How many people's shorts or vids you go to and you see my name? You know what I mean? So, hey, Maja, come pick and give me a ride to work. Ah, Rick, that's funny. How far are you to work, buddy? I'm in Canada. Only one deal. We have to stop and get a coffee, though. Yep. So it is possible, guys. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick, like I said, pick two people a day. Put one on while you're eating dinner. Put one on while you're on the TV. Just remember, if you're watching somebody on the TV, you can give them a thumbs up, but go back to your laptop or your phone, find the vid you just watched, and leave a comment because they don't have a clue you watched it. You can say you watched it, but no, seriously, give them the watch hours. And I'm telling you, Dave, like when you start, you know, being consistent with your channel and being, you're going to see, dude, you're going to grow. You're already at 100. No, wait, you're at 107 now, I think, aren't you? What are you at? 107, I think. So mainly just focus on new owners in chat then. Yeah, anybody that just came to your channel, go to their vids, those two people, and watch all their vids if you can, or at least a fair amount. Don't skip neither because it won't count. Thumbs up and give them an opinion about the vid. So if Dennis you watch Dennis and he did one on a turtle, make sure you say, hey, cute turtle. Like they say you're supposed to comment on what you're watching. Like Just Me Sue does ones on birds flying and an airplane, and I'll go, wow, that was a cool shot of that airplane. You know what I mean? So, just, yeah, do that. Get those two people, go greet yourself to them, say hello, thank you for subscribing and supporting me, watch their stuff, and then get on to the rest of them that are in your thing. Go to your subscription mode and look at it. Okay, I haven't been there for a while. Let's go visit Buddy over here and watch some of his stuff. So you'll see your numbers will increase, guys. 700 thumbs up, less people. So, like I said, there's people with 5K, they still fucking don't even have their watch hours because whatever reason. So they're struggling to get their watch hours. You know what I mean? So the numbers don't always, it's not a big deal if you got 5K as far as I'm concerned, right? What's important is you got enough to be monetized and your chat keeps going, right? I'm like 4 miles away from my work. I'm waiting for my ride. 4 miles. That's not too far, Rick, eh? Dennis says, no, yeah. I don't watch gaming, sleeping, or silent live streams. They're all fuck that, Marines. I'm with you, girl. I can't. I don't know. I don't like gaming. I don't play it myself. Probably you don't neither, Marines. Now, when I'm at my kids, they play Fortnite. Is that it? Fortnite? They play that once in a while. My daughter's really good at it. They've been playing for years. But thank you, Rick. Thanks, buddy. Um, but not a lot. It's just their relaxed time, and they'll play that. But no, I just can't. I just find it boring. I just can't. I'm not a gamer. I don't have a fucking clue what you. No offense to any gamers. I know it's a relaxed thing for you guys, and it's your fun time. I understand that, but and silent streams, fuck no. Sorry, work for it like I do. Like seriously, you want watch hours? Fucking work for them like we do. Don't go to work and put on a fucking silent stream where we're staring at your fucking ceiling or your God knows. I don't even know what some of the shit is I'm staring at, but it's weird. Or one person, I won't say his name. He was fucking doing watch hours. Fucking you're watching him in bed, sleep with covers on him. I don't want to watch that shit. What if you decide to scratch your balls in the night time? Like fuck that. No, I don't do. Marines is probably laughing right now because I just said that. But no, I don't do fucking silent streams. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just don't. I'm still at 200 Maja. Yeah, let's help out Raf, guys. Randy does some drones and he's doing pretty good. He's got his dog Dee Dee. Brandy's did a complete 360 with his channel from 2 years ago. So go and help Randy out, guys. You know, try to get his numbers up. He's still sitting at 200. Sync, that's right. Rick's having a heart attack. He's laughing. Zach says, Rick, I think YouTube caught the music last night. No, on Need for Speed. Yeah, you got to be careful with the music, guys. Yes. Rick says, me and Zach stream our gameplays daily. Yeah, I didn't know that, Rick. I just realized that in my chat. That's awesome that you're streaming with somebody in the chat. That's cool. A lot of people do that, right? But don't be offended, guys. It's not nothing against you guys personally. We're just not gamers. We're just not, And I have showed up at Rick's. Rick has been playing his game, and I have showed up at Rick's and said hello, and Heatful Joker and Savage Batman. There's quite a few of you guys. I have showed up and said, hey, how you doing? Thumbs up, Masha. Thinking about the balls. Oh, but yeah, just I don't like silent streams. Yeah, I know Marines is laughing now. Yeah, I just say it like it is, Marines. That's just me. I will be streaming tonight. All right, Zach. I don't think I've ever gotten a notification for you, Zach. And I don't even know what you look like, so I would never let you up on my panel. There's a lot of you guys I don't know what you look like. I know what Nan looks like. I know what Marines looks like. I know what Dennis looks like. I know what Brooklyn looks like. I know what Ivy, sorta. I know what Rich looks like. Rick, I know what Rick looks like. I know what Hannah looks like. I don't know what Zach looks like. Like even if I watch your vids, like I'm trying to remember, right? So what do they look like again? So I'm careful with my panel. You know, people say, "Hey, you seen me on my vid," but I don't remember. That was 6 months ago, right? So you still got to be careful. Yep, I understand what you're saying, Maja. Yep, but hey, it's relaxation for people. We understand that. You know what I mean? So like we there's many of us, billions of us, that don't necessarily like somebody's content because we're not into that, whether it's knitting, crocheting, painting, jogging, watch hours, gaming. There's sometimes channels that we just don't click with or we're not interested in, right? Not everybody's going to like your channel. So this is why I was saying don't get butt hurt if you don't see a lot of the ladies in the guys' chats or channels for whatever reason, right? Because it does happen. So, just do your best and, we show up. Hey, we show up. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do YouTube, only Twitch. Ah, okay. Cool. Savage Day says, what am I? Chopped liver? LOL. You know what I look like. Oh, you too, Dave. I'm just naming people randomly, dude. Yes, I know what you look like, Dave. Yes. I know what you look like, dude. Yep, I do. And but yeah, you know what I mean? We just have to be careful, right? We can't assume that our co-host says, "Oh yeah, I know who they are. They're cool." Oh fuck, I seen the repercussions of that, right, Dave? But that incident that happened with that particular person, and the fucking host didn't even know how to shut her own fucking channel down. People lost their fucking channels. She should have lost hers too. Fuck, that's crazy. So yeah, I'm not in for these 3 and 4 way lives because if someone fucks up, you're all affected, people. All your fucking channels are affected, right? So be wise uh, and smart on who you're letting up and stuff on your stream because sometimes you think they got your back and they don't. They're just being fucking sneaky and sly and you know what I'm saying? So be wise. That's all I'm saying. Just be wise. I have a pretty good rapport with everybody. I don't have any qualms really with anybody. We all have our personal opinions about this, that, and the other thing. It is what it is. It's not, but I don't fight with anybody. I don't, whatever. You know what I mean? I try to keep the peace and awesome. Thanks, guys. To stop by tonight. I'll shout you all out and come visit your shows. Awesome, Dave. Yes. What time, Dave? Yeah, don't get butt hurt and be a crybaby if someone doesn't come to your YouTube channel. Exactly. I can't stand that, Marines. Fuck, man. Oh, God. Or the people that'll come in your chat, you just fucking met them. They'll give me a wrench. Now, I go to a lot of channels, and people will automatically wrench every single person that's coming in. That can be dangerous. Reason being, you could have an enemy in your chat or a friend of an enemy that's in that chat, and they can turn around and wipe out everybody in your channel, right? So, um, you don't need to mod everybody, guys. You don't, right? Just have enough to protect you when you're going live. That's it. And all the people in here, I've known for a long time, and I've seen them on panels, so I know their maturity level. I know who they are as a person, as a woman, or as a guy, and I can read people pretty darn good. So, I don't need every single one of you guys, not wrenched. So don't be butthurt. You know how many lives I'm in? I'm not wrenched in fucking Nitros, and I've super chatted him. I'm not wrenched in a lot of people's channels. Go see. When you see I'm not wrenched, you hear me fucking crying about it. I don't give a shit. I'm there for the host and everybody in chat. Whether I got a wrench and a blue jacket don't mean nothing. It's not gonna doesn't make me better or not better. Hey, I'm still gonna say, hey, how you doing, Marines? How you doing, Savage Dave? How you doing, Sarge? Like, the wrench is not identifying me as a better person, or, oh, she's got a wrench, right? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you do need a number of wrenchers, people, to drop your links and greet people coming in and all that stuff. But the wrench is not. Yes, there's an advantage to having a wrench, because then you can click on anybody's name and go sub to them on your own. Or you could just turn around and say to the host, "Hey, host, can some lovely uh, person with a wrench drop a link for me?" And it's that simple. So thank you, Sweetie Acres. I'm not wrenched in some channels either. No, me neither. And I don't care. Like, I'm not, and how many channels I've been to, people have given out free memberships. I haven't got one. Many I have, but I haven't got one. And YouTube picks them. And I don't fucking like that, YouTube. That you're picking random people we haven't seen in years or months. That's just dumb. But I think that's their way of getting those people to come back to your channel, because I think it did happen to, was it UK Medic? Um, some freebies were given out, and somebody got a notification, and they go, "Hey, I was given a free membership of your channel. How come?" Well, it's because that was given out to you, right? So they showed up in the channel. So, if you are, given a membership, go support that person. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't pick. I wish we could pick who we want to get the memberships to, but we can't, right? So YouTube randomly picks them. And so it's nice when we see people actually right in the chat that got picked, right? So, but yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Sarge, how you doing? Hey, Wanda. Hey, Maja. Hey, Callie King, how you doing? How's the weather where you are, buddy? It is hot. It is hot, bud. I wrenched you because I like your channel and it's respect to me. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. And I do continue to wrench, guys, as you know. I wrenched somebody yesterday after my live, but I do continue to wrench because, and it's not because the ones without a wrench, I don't respect you. We have a certain rapport with certain people. Sometimes it's also to do with our ages. There's people in the chat that are very similar or close to our own age and has been around the block a few times. So we have a lot of things in common. So that's another reason why somebody might wrench you, or I'll wrench you. Um, but don't feel upset that somebody didn't write, because you're all important to me, whether you're blue or you're not. It really doesn't matter. Like I said to people in chats, I got a jacket in the closet over there. If I'm cold, I can put my own blue jacket on. You know what I'm saying? So don't get butthurt over this stuff over YouTube. It's really irrelevant. Calican says, hi, Hannah. Sarge, what you doing? What is this wrench thing we speak of? How you doing, Sarge? Good to see you. How's your day going, buddy? Is it hot where you were at? Nan's giving a heart. Thank you, Nan. 91 here. Callie says it's hot. Sarge says, LOL. Hot as balls, Callie. Oh, wow. You might need to go to the doctors then. I have very strong managing mods. I have good mods that I trust. Yes. And that's what it's about too, Marines, right? It's the trust thing. And and again, that goes in entail with language, how people use language in your chat, and how they're respectful to the host, and and you might be in a chat where maybe you don't really fling it with a certain person. So fucking what? That person's there for the host and everybody else, just like yourself. So don't get upset if you see somebody in your chat you might have had a rundown with months ago or whatever. It's irrelevant. Like, I don't want that affecting my chat. I greet everybody. You show me respect, I show you respect, right? So this is how you run your channel. Zach, hotter than the devil's toenails. Oh my God, Callie. You got a pool to jump into there, Callie? That's cool. Hotter than the devil's toenails. I've never heard that phrase before. That's awesome. David says, hello, Hannah. Dennis says, Maja wrenched me because I'm so pretty. Well, Dennis, I got to know you from Freakins. And again, it's a trust thing and it's a maturity thing, and you know what I mean. It's just a lot of things. Like I said, we get to see what you look like and your demeanor, and But mind you, not everybody. Sometimes people steer off in the wrong direction. You know, whether they have a wrench or not. Because, like I was telling you last week or yesterday, I was in a stream where there's somebody that comes to my stream, and I didn't like how they were talking to the host. Their whole demeanor was different. Like, they wouldn't pull that shit in my chat, right? And I'm thinking they're actually saying that, and I just kept my mouth shut, right? So because it's not my chat, but so like I'm everywhere. I watch people's language. It's very important. Your language is what defines who you are. If you're acting stupid and you're just being stupid, you're being immature, you're just being a dumbass, that's your character. People see that. You act classy and dignified and mature, then people see that. You know what I'm saying? So Masha keeps me in the gray because of my language. Not at all, Sarge. I like your language, dude. Dude, I don't have an issue with you. I know you're just joking with me. I don't have a fucking issue with you, dude. I think you're great. I like seeing you on panels and giving your input. See, you saw how pretty I am, Dennis. Dagmar says, like 59. Hello, sweet Maja. Dagmar, everybody was asking about you. I was telling them I seen you in somebody's stream last week, Lord Dogs. How are you, beautiful lady? Dagmar lost her dad, guys, a couple of weeks ago. For anybody who doesn't know, she lost her papa. She was there with him. She said he went peacefully. So we were all, thinking of Dagmar and giving her hugs and prayers. And Dagmar, it is so good to see you. You are one of my main supporters from the beginning that's been coming in. And it is great to see you, Dagmar. Please, Marines, I'm sure she's going to drop your link. Everybody, please subscribe to Dagmar. She does lives, guys, and she does walks, and she's got the most beautiful accent. So please check out Dagmar. She's in the chat saying, hello, Callie. Maja, I know you are, Sarge. Dude, don't know me by now. I'm a joker too. Yep, I got a sense of humor. I'm very matter of fact. And no, Sarge, I really do enjoy when I see you up on people's panels. You've obviously been around the block a few times and you know about life and shit. And I enjoy listening to you talk. I like being gray. It makes me stand out. Good way to look at it. So I've been told many times I'm an empath, but I can pick up pretty good on people's personalities and their language, if they're good or not. Like I've picked out a couple of people from the very beginning about 3 years ago, and I said to a certain number of people, don't trust those motherfuckers. They're sneaky. Sure enough, a shit show came down. I kid you not. They're blocked on my channel. I didn't even give them a chance to come in my fucking chat when I went live. But these two people, I just got bad vibes with them. I They were vindictive and sneaky and sly and liars and shit disturbers. And sure enough, a fucking year later, they started shit with a whole bunch of people, and the shit show started. So I'm always right on, dead on when I feel people out. And yeah, David says, "Hey Randy, oh y'all slave break is over. I have to get back to work because my boss is mean mugging me again." Oh Sarge, be cool, dude. Stay nice and cool. Drink lots of water, buddy. You have a great day. Thank you so much for coming in, Sarge, and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. My husband is a great support. It's busy, all the paperwork at the moment, so I will be glad when that is over. That's wonderful, Dagmar. I'm glad you got a good support system. I did see you out and about in a few channels there. It's good to see you, Dagmar. Welcome back, sweetheart. Hannah says, hello, Dagmar. Hello, Raf. Raf Channel, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Dagmar says, Sweet Acre says, Sarge, you're awesome. Lucky strikes. Yep. Dagmar says, hey, sweet Hannah. Raf says, I'm doing good, Dagmar. Zach says, hey, Hannah. Hannah says, hey, Zach. Dagmar says, "Thank you, Marines Army Mom." So yeah, when you're running your chat, guys, don't make sure you're paying attention to your co-hosts that you have on the channel. Like if they're asking questions, you need to listen very, very carefully what they're asking you or saying. Um, don't like listen. Watch your chat and greet people as they're coming in. But when you're co-hosting, if you have a co-host, you should be addressing what they're saying to you as well and listen properly. Because I was in somebody's stream last night and they asked the person two things, and the person said yeah, and the answer wasn't yes, it was no. I'm like, what the fuck did they just answer to? Did they not just hear what he asked them? I'm shaking my fucking head. I'm like, what? Pay the fuck attention, people, when your co-host is asking you something. It's very, very important. Two things I caught in somebody's live last night when I was lurking, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, seriously? Are you for real? So, again, I'm lurking, I'm watching, and pay attention. If you don't know what they fucking said or you don't understand, why don't you ask them instead of looking like a dummy and saying the opposite? Because that question had to do with me, and I was lurking in that channel. That question had to do with me, and the person goes, yeah, no, the answer was no, right? And then there was other things said. So, pay attention. If you're not understanding what the person is asking or saying to you, and you're the host of your channel, ask them what the fuck they said. Ask them to repeat it. Because you look silly fucking answering the way that you do when you pretended you knew what they said and all you said was yeah. That's not even what they asked you. So I'm very alert when I'm watching hosts and hostess and co-hosts on somebody's channel. And I don't know, I just have it down pat for myself. But when I see people making these mistakes, it's like it didn't need to happen. That didn't need to be said. You totally ignored the co-host. You're too busy giggling with the bullshit going on in your chat because it was bullshit, childish shit again. So be mindful, be respectful when you got your channel up there, and act like a lady, act like a gentleman when you're up there, right? You, be yourself. But I don't know. Some of these streams I watch, they're really immature. Is all I got to say. I'm just saying it like it is. They're fucking immature, and I leave. I'm lurking, but then I leave. I'm like, no, here we go again. Right? So that's why I say some people shouldn't be on YouTube. They just shouldn't be on YouTube. YouTube's not a fucking game, nor it should ever be treated as a game. You're coming onto YouTube, you could be promoting something you do, whether it's painting, crafting, crocheting, building RCs, playing with RCs, cooking. You want to be professional about it, doing diamond dots, whatever it is that you're into, showing your lawn care, how you keep a beautiful lawn and keep your lawnmowers in tip top shape and oiling them. These are things that we're promoting on our channels for ourselves to help our channels grow and show you guys a little bit about what we are about. What are we interested in? Right? Like I work part time. You guys know I'm a dog lover. I'm into dogs. I'm into animals. I love nature. Haven't done any vids yet about that, but like I said, once I'm monetized, my channel is about to change. Once my memberships come in, my channel's changing drastically. Right? So I've got plans for myself and for you guys. But so when you're promoting yourself out there, and even if you don't do anything right now and you're just like me and you sit with the camera on, be respectful, be mindful, pay attention to what people are saying in your chat, and never forget to thank people for coming in. It's so, so, so important. And this is what works for me and my channel. I figured out a lot of these things on my own. What works for me? What works for me when I go live, right? How can I help another channel when they're live? How? Very simple. How you doing, host? Mayhem's here to support you. Thumbs up, and I keep chatting in the chat. And most of the time, I will, if I'm in Dagmar's, I'm going, hi, Ivy, hi, 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 everybody. What am I doing? I'm helping Dagmar's chat. I'm helping her algorithm. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're in somebody's chat. That's another way you can help them. That's the most important way that you can help them, right? And of course, if they've got super chats or super stickers, and you're able to give one, do. If you're not, it's okay too. The most important thing is you're showing up to somebody's chat or watching their content, right? Hello, Red Eyed Patriot. How you doing, Red Eyed? Thanks, Marines. I missed that. Thank you, Marines. Hello, Red Eyed Patriot. No scratching, yeah. Sitting here making a glass arrowhead. What? Really? Awesome. I got to check your channel out. Are you new here? See, I get new people coming all the time, people. I can handle the drama from some people for some reasons. I think it's because I know them. Yeah, Dagmar. What's his name? Lord Dog. He's fucking funny. I lurk in his channel a lot. I don't go in too much because he's got a lot of trolls and I don't want them following me. But Dagmar, I love his laugh. It's contagious. When he laughs, Dagmar, you got to see me here in the background going. He makes me laugh, Dagmar. He's got the most. I don't know what it is with his laugh. He's freaking funny, and he's very matter of fact too, right? So yeah, I've been following him for a while. I haven't been into his lives for a while. I seen you in there last week. I just lurked because, like I said, he's got a lot of trolls in there, and I don't want them following my channel because they will, right? So I don't want my name in his chat. Depends how the chat's going and who's in there. Who's hose? Yeah, don't cut yourself red eye. Yeah, Dennis Binfoot. Dagmar's laughing. Good to see you. What's the temperature like where you're at, Dagmar? Hannah says Dennis. Thank you, Kylie, for the share. Means a lot. I'm almost at 3K. Way to go! 3K. How's your watch hours, red eye? I'm at a crawl to 1500. It is going slow. I tell you. Dennis says hello, Dagmar. Zach, I wear gloves, but sometimes I do get cut. Wow, ouch. Yes, I mean Lord Doc and Wabbit. Yeah, yeah. Wabbit came into Ivy's there last week, and let me see now. I don't know if he's been in mine lately. I don't have an issue with Rabbit. I don't have an issue with anybody. Whatever your fight is with each other, that's your shit. That's your rodeo. I don't get involved, right? I have no issues with Rabbit. He's always respected me, and that's what I give back. So if he knows he's always welcome in my chat. I don't have rigmaroles with you know what I mean. Yes, I don't like some things people say to each other. It's hurtful, but again, I have to just it's not my rodeo, right? We have to allow people to feel and say what they need to feel and say. Rabbit's justified to his feelings, and so is everybody else. So I've never had an issue with Silly Rabbit. He's always been respectful in my chat, and he knows he's always welcome here. So, yep, it is what it is. I try to treat people as right. I've been less than 60 hours away from monetization 3 times, only for my vids to turn 1 year old, and YouTube took all my hours. Jesus, red eye. Wow. So you're 60 hours away. Wow. Oh my, it's raining over here for days. It's not cold, too cold. Wow. We've got rain, Dagmar, all week, but we're supposed to be into either tomorrow or Thursday. It's going to be 34. It's hot here right now. I've got my AC on, but we're into rain all week. Well, even if we only have the rain for a half an hour or an hour, it's going to be worse outside. The humidity is going to be crazy because you know what it's like when it's hot and then it rains, right? It's sticky and gross and yep, 19 to 20. That's a nice temperature, Dagmar. It's still comfortable. It's not overbearing. And yes, same for me. Red Eye says, so I'm sitting at 335 hours now. All right, guys, can you guys help out Red Eyed Patriot with watch hours? And Marine says, Red Eye, I subscribe to your channel and will watch. I share videos that I like on my community page. That helps you get watch hours. That's wonderful. Marines, thank you. Oh no, Red Eye Patriot. That's not cool. No, it's not. It's like it's hard work, right? But I guess YouTube's got a rhythm going on what they need to do for certain channels and when, right? It is what it is, right? So hopefully you can get your 60 watch hours and be monetized. I was monetized, but I was missing things, and so they took it away. And now I'm getting that all sorted out, and then hopefully I'll be monetized again soon. And then everything will be up normal, and my memberships will be up. So the email they got was the wrong email, but there's no place for me to change it. Question, Maja, how do I present home protection? What? Home protection, what? Without breaking the rules for single women. They are home alone. Uh, Alarms? Do you mean protection alarms? Home alarms? How do I present home protection without breaking the rules for single women that are home alone? How would you guys answer that? Oh, you're welcome, Red Eye. No worries, no worries. That's what I do. I help channels that come in. Yep. And big shout out to James Skype once again. James Skype is, a wonderful supporter, and he drops all people's links and stuff. So thank you to James Skype, V Diana. There's so many people. What is an IDEEM? What's an idea? Oh, idea. Sorry, idea. How do I present home protection ideas without being breaking the rules? I don't think it's idea. I think it means alarms. I'm not sure what the rules. Oh, defense weapons. Okay. I'm not sure what the rules are for YouTube. You probably have to read up on that. Randy, Raph. Any ideas, guys, how Randy can present home protection for single women in the home without breaking the rules on YouTube? Defense weapons. Okay, yeah. Well, a lot of your states, you guys are allowed guns. We're not. So having cameras on your house, maybe, Raph, inside and out. So if something happens inside your home, is videoed. Having protection on your phone, you can just push a button and hi Spitfire, how are you? Defense weapons depends on where you live. Yes, it depends where you live, Randy. So maybe you just better say certain states that allow guns, right? Here we're not allowed those in Canada. Gosh, it's hot as balls, like somebody turned on the oven. Zach said, Zach, did you turn the oven on again? Yeah, he doesn't want to show weapons, Hannah. He knows he's not allowed to do that. He's looking for ideas to talk about safety for single women that live alone, how to make your home or your apartment safe. Obviously, you want some good locks. Um, Blackout curtains so people can't see in is a good one. Cameras inside your place as well as outside. Good lighting when you step out. Um, Alarm systems on your car so somebody tries to break in your car. I'm just trying to think offhand. You could use a baseball bat. Have a baseball bat by your bed. Um, True, Hannah. Yes, was thinking about cameras as well. Yep, cameras inside and out. People put them on their outside. What about the inside? Someone comes in and takes a baseball bat to you. What happens? It's now on video, right? Those four Ohio whatever students that were all killed supposedly by one guy with a knife. There was cameras inside that house, but not in the upstairs. I thought, but they anyways. The guy knew the whole route of this freaking house. And there was cameras on the outside of this house, and they're able about 30 feet away see his car, identify his car, so he was in the area. Cameras would be the number one thing. Maybe a baseball bat. Dagmar says, hello, Spitfire. Good to see you. We are allowed, yes, you are Marines. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys. There's Texas and I think Alabama. See, our thinking here, we don't allow guns. We're not allowed. You can have guns for hunting and stuff. They got to be locked up, obviously. But and we do have shootings here and drive-bys and shit. Yes, like any city. But we're not allowed guns here, right? We're not like I think the states has it fucking backwards. I think you guys shouldn't be allowed guns, but you should be allowed POT. It's legal here in Canada. You can smoke it out in the sidewalk, in your backyard. It's legal here. Every 3 blocks we have a pot store. um, and I don't know. I think it's too nifty to get mad at somebody or drunk and you got a fucking weapon. And guess what? You're using that weapon. And then you go, oh, it was self defense. No, it's because you're drunk and you're mouthing off, right? So I don't necessarily agree with anybody and everybody can have a gun because there's a lot of fucking pedos and fucking weirdos and drunks out there that might do the wrong thing with their gun, right? You know what I'm saying? Did you know that you can kill a person with a pencil? Freaking right you can, Marines. Right in the fucking eyeball. Yep, ma'am. Well, Also, Marines, I know you can drop kick a guy hard in the balls, you'll fucking knock him out. Yep. That's your weapon, guys. Or women, get them right between the legs and hard. They go down quick. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Or something to spray in the eyes. Yeah, bear spray. Now let me see now. Are we allowed bear spray? I don't think so. There was a kid at a school and he brought bear spray and he sprayed a bunch of kids in the eye. He got charged hefty. It's illegal. But you guys are so used to the laws there. It's natural for you guys, right? To go buy a gun or replace a gun or whatever. Sorry, YouTube. This is educational purposes only, entertainment, and 18 and over. Viewer discretion is always advised. Um, but the thing here is we never know who has one until they've pulled it out, right? Our guns keep us free. Pepper spray, you mean Dagmar? Yes. True, Dave. I don't want to show a firing weapon, just less than lethal weapon. Firearms to show there are some out there. Yeah, don't do that. Don't show anything on like that on YouTube. They'll take your channel down. hmm Keep your cell phone in the same room you are in, even when you're asleep. That's right. Keep it under your pillow or something, right? Because they can grab it if they see it. That's the first thing they're going to grab. Um, Also, a safety thing when you're out, if you're a woman or even a guy, because guys get jumped too. Keep your money in your sock, people. You know, they're not going to think they're going to want to grab your purse or check your pant pockets and shit. So there's other places you can hide your money when you're walking, folks. Um, Keep your cell phone in the same room. That PM and pencil for weapon is very dangerous because they mostly just break. Yep, yep. Hi, Field Guy. How you doing? Field Guy's in the building. Hello, Field Guy. Good to see you. Pen. Yep. Dagmar says Marines. If you hit them hard enough, it will reach the heart. Yep. Dennis, I'm talking about beach balls. Yep. We are not allowed a bear spray either, but deodorant will do the work as well. Yes, that's right. Spray deodorant. Good one, Dagmar. Yep. For sure. And we forget too, guys. We have forests and stuff. You know how people go for walks in the forest, and there's always creepy things that can happen in a forest to people. It's happened billions of times. Protect yourself and carry something with you when you're taking these long walks in the forest, right? Like there's a lot of people that go missing because of creepos in a forest. You know what I mean? So beach. Yep. They have stuck rules. They have strict rules. What you can show on hunting and fishing channels on YouTube. Yep. All right, that's good, Spitfire. Yeah, check it out, Randy. Be very, very careful. Yes, and always say educational purposes on your video or your live. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only, but still follow the guidelines, right? Zach said yes. Dagmar says hello, Field Guy. Hello, Dagmar. So yeah, the rules are different all around the world for protection, and I know Texas and Oklahoma and all these other states, you guys are allowed to carry a weapon. Um, I don't know. I just think it's too easy. Like, what if the wrong person that has the weapon gets in a bad mood or just lost his job? Well, we know this is facts. They have taken their weapons and went out and took out people. But yeah, it's just the thought of it. It's scary. I personally don't like guns at all. They're not my thing. I'll never own one. Um, Hey, 420, how you doing? Good to see you. Please give me a thumbs up, guys. Do I know they have websites or things on YouTube? Uh, Staying with soft pistols and BB guns or pellets. That all I was trying to say. Ah, yeah, no worries, Randy. No worries. I'm glad you asked that question, buddy. We're all in here to help each other. Yep, yep. And you can say the state you're in too, Randy. And somebody might know different rules for your state that you're in. If you don't feel safe walking in the street, keep your key ring in your hand and the keys between your fingers. Yeah, yep, I do that, Dagmar. Yep. The first thing, Dagmar, I can tell you that I would do if I was wearing my running shoes, my flip flops would be a little harder. I would drop kick them. right between the legs and hard. Let me tell you. Yep, I would just go in survival mode. I'd probably do some damage. I miss my own live doing laundry and changing bed linen. Aw, we just got buzzed by a jet. Wow. Spitfire says pepper spray or mace are not bear spray. You can have those two here in the States for protection. Yeah, I've heard of that. I think we're allowed pepper spray too, Spit. Dagmar's laughing at Zach. Phil Guy says some neighbors go for the good shoes, then you're screwed. Yep, that's right. See, back in the day, if you had a qualm with somebody, you just fought it out, eh? Now it's GUN or it's knives or it's BB guns or it's run them over or lace their drink. It's back in my day, like I said, we didn't have the overdoses and the abuse shit that we have now. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hello, Field Guy. WWIT. Whoa, what would YouTube do? Probably delete. Yep. Okay. I keep my long sword handy. I think Canada and Europe are the same about the. Yes, Dagmar, we are. We're very similar, hon. You are right. Yes. Yep. It looks pretty laid back where you are, though, Dagmar. When I see you at the concerts and those outings and stuff, it looks like a lot of fun. You're laid back. Everybody's having a good time. But I couldn't help think when I seen you at that concert, you'd lost your husband, right? And he said, "Stay put. I'll come back." You decide to wander off by yourself. And I'm thinking, oh God, like I don't think you had a drink with you, but I thought don't ever drop your drink or leave it laying down because anybody at that moment could have been lacing somebody's drink, right? There are some airsoft channels here on YouTube. Randy, airsoft is like BB guns. All right. Instead of saying weapons, say tampon, confuse the YouTube algorithm. Real guy. Field guy, that's funny. Some people are so used to being kicked down there and just look down at you and grin. Wow, holy shit. David. I think YouTube must were, yeah, exactly. Raf says, I know Calgary, Alberta, Canada doesn't allow citizens to have any type of firearms. No, not you're neither, Raf. You're neither. My nephew's from Calgary. No, we're not allowed weapons here. Now, if they've stopped you and it's bear hunting or deer hunting and they catch you, you're fine. As long as you got your license and your bullets are in a separate thing and you're cool, they'll let you go. Now there's people that travel to different states for different kinds of hunts. So it may not be deer season here, but it could be somewhere else. So as long as you have your documents when you're at the border, they're fine, right? If you're bringing in 30, 40, 50 weapons, they're going to wonder why the fuck do you need that many weapons to go hunting? The red flags are going to go off. They're thinking, okay, you're going to be selling these things, distributing them somewhere. We're really strict here at our borders. Oh my God. You got to dot your I's and cross your T's. I sleep with my tackle ninja sword. YouTube the last 3 times slapped me in the face for toilet paper, Dagmar. I hope you sleep alone when you have a nightmare. David. Wow. Rafts is awesome, David. Could be a deadly weapon. Yeah, I do, Dagmar. LOL. Yes, never leave a drink alone on a. No way. Fuck no. Jesus. I was just picturing somebody doing that with all those people I was watching there, Dagmar. But that was fun, Dagmar. Fun to see you at that. It was so loud too, though, eh? But it was fun. How you could just mingle from at the different levels of this place and outside, and Phil Guy says it could. Raf says Masha, thumbs up. Dagmar says David and Zach. Yeah, you got to be careful. You don't, and some bars would say, "Oh, you're not allowed to bring your drink in the washroom." Fuck you. I'm not doubting a drink I just bought. Sorry, it's coming in the washroom with me. You don't like it? Go fuck yourself. So we'd sneak our drinks in. We literally had to put them inside our shirt or something because they never allowed us to bring our drinks in the washroom. You know what I mean? I'd rather do that than leave it out there and have somebody drop some shit in it, right? I took YouTube shits and cats. Dennis says, careful what you do in your dreams, sleeping with the sword. Yep. Ralph says, some states have an open carry law, such as my state of Texas. Yeah. And I know Texas believes in the death penalty. That fucking goofball, Steven, that took out his stepdaughter. Why do I want to think they're in Texas? They're for the death penalty, right? So, hello, Midnight Rider. Hey, everyone. How y'all doing? Spitfire says, a tropical storm warning for Texas. Wow, shit. And it's already really dry there, right? Dagmar says, right, Dennis? 420 says, it's time to hit the like button. All right, 420. Thank you, sir. Hello, Spitfire. Dagmar says, Midnight Rider. Hello, Spitfire says, hi, Randy. Dagmar says, hey, 420, how you doing? How's your day going, bud? How are you guys all doing today? I'm right tired all of a sudden. Holy shit. Been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes. 21 beautiful souls in the building. I bring my drink everywhere as well. Yeah, I'd be scared, Dagmar? You are right, Maja. You know what else is good, Dagmar? If they allow it, you bring your own cup with the lid and the straw, and they make you a drink, and you basically pour it into that and discard their cup, right? So your drink's got a lid on it, and the straw's already in it, so nobody can hopefully shove anything through your straw, but a little bit more protection, right? So, yep, you are right, Maja. So there's ways to protect yourself when you're, and I always say, try to be in a buddy system when you're going out, especially to a club or a big or outdoor event. So I slept in today, sore from digging the last 2 days. Aw, spit. Hope you feel better, buddy. Midnight says I am so sleepy because right when I went to bed, I only slept 2 hours. Somebody started knocking on the door. Ah, okay, Midnight. That sucks, eh? You say, leave me alone, I'm sleeping. 420 says, I am trying to get 3 more subscribers. 420 needs help with 3 more subscribers, guys. Let's do it. Yes, help them out. All right, so we might have Savage Batman live later. Savage Dave will be live later. And I don't know who else. So, Raph Channel 1968, you are probably in the most God-loving state, or are they worse? Yeah, he's. Where are you again, Raph? What state are you in, buddy? I'm your 67th. Oh, thanks, Raph. You forgot to give me a thumbs up, you shithead. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yeah, Raph, Mandy, and Chris are over at Misty and Jason's right now. I want to say West Virginia for some reason. But, anyways, they're over at Misty and Jason's. They'll be home late on Saturday night. So, Texas thinks they are a different country from the U.S. at times. Yeah, they do. They have very strict laws there, and I know they have the death penalty there. So, which means piss all to me because death penalty. What does that mean? I watch shows. There's still guys 20, 30 years still sitting on death row. What's the fucking point of calling it death row? Why isn't there something written in stone that after so many days they're there, they're put out? How about the first fucking week? You took a life, yours is now gone, right? So true, Spitfire. I because by your channel again. Ah, cool. Yes, I'll be by your channel again. 420. Way to go, lawn lifters. My state has open carry and stand your ground. Wow, fuck. It's so scary though in a way though, Marines, right? I don't know. It's just hard to wrap my head around every one of my fucking neighbors having a gun, and somebody is fucking mad. What do? They go grab the gun. I know you guys have more murders and shit like that than we do, and I think it's because of that. I'm not saying you per se, like your county or state Marines, but around the world, right? So, I think a weapon, the average person, you're only going to bring it out when you have to, right? But I think there's many that abuse it, and there's just too many innocent people shot and killed because of that rule that you are allowed to have a gun. So, and also, guys, we've got people that are deranged and mental issues walking around with guns. That ain't safe. That's a double whammy. That's like murder waiting to happen, right? So that's why I'm not all for this law. I'm not all for just anybody allowed to have a gun. I'm not okay with that. So, true Spitfire, LOL. I thought death row was the line for today. Yeah, death row. The death penalty, it should be immediately, but no, they sit there for 34 years. I don't agree with that. You guys, our taxes are paying for that, people. Agree, Masha. Hi, Dagmar. Some states don't have death penalty. Oh yeah, I know that spit. I know that. I know Texas does though. Yep, because every time I watch one, it's for Texas. Lawn Lifter says I was just one of them at 420. Hey, Quick Fix, how you doing? How are you doing? Quick Fix in the building. Texas does considered as an independent state. Yeah, we had that issue with Quebec here. Okay, they're part of fucking Canada. They're right down the street from where my brother lives. Right? Like what the fuck? We want to be our own whatever the fuck it was, right? No, sorry, you're part of Canada. You're in here. You can't be your own fucking whatever it is. So of course they lost, right? But Quebec is, you know, pretty much all French-speaking people. And if anybody that knows about Canada, my spouse was pure French, but his French was different than the Quebec French. It was more slang. You go to Quebec, their French is French. I'll tell you. I'm gonna say 75% of the fuckers that live there don't like English people. They snub you. You'll ask them something in English, they'll fucking pretend they don't know what you're saying, but they do. And that's not all of them, so I'm not putting them all in the same basket here. But there's a lot of snotty motherfuckers that I've heard from so many people that have went there, and they're treated like shit because they're fucking English. Well, guess what? We're helping your hospitality industry. We're helping out when we gas up our car there, when we eat there. What the fuck, right? Like, you want to be your own state. Some of us said, go fuck off then. Go be your own little county or whatever the fuck you want to be, right? So it's just ridiculous. We're all connected, guys. Canada's connected to the States, and our rivers and lakes are all connected, right? Like, it is what it is. Let's all try to get along, right? So, um, here in Europe, the ones with guns are like the real criminals, not the common people. Dagmar, exactly what it's like here. Identical. Anybody with a gun here is into DRUGS or, right? So, yep, so much for profile. That's right. Hey, quick pick. We can't go to Canada with a mere misdemeanor, right? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on, guys. I gotta grab a pack of smokes. Now I'm gonna tell you guys a story that happened. Um, Hold on, just get back to smokes. Oh my god, my legs are stiff today. Holy ball headed. Okay, so here's a story I'm going to tell you guys about. First of all, if you try to leave Canada and go into the States, we all know this. We're all Canadians. It's legal here, the POT. You try to cross over to the border and they smell it in your car. We all know the American side are motherfuckers, let me tell you. They smell dope in your car because you're used to smoking a joint in your car. In Canada, it's legal. You can smoke it on the sidewalk, you can smoke it in your house, you can smoke it on the deck. Nobody's going to bother you. Well, if you leave here and go to the States and your car smells like smoke and they smell it, and they fucking know we have a law that it's allowed. Of course, your car is going to smell like dope. Next thing you know, they're wanting to rip your car apart and see if you're bringing in it. God forbid you bring this much into the fucking States, you might corrupt somebody. Meanwhile, guns are better, right? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You got to dot your I's and cross your T's when you're coming over to Canada. Now, I'll tell you a story. This person was 16 years old, right? And they got into trouble because they had pot or something. I can't remember. It was something fucking minor. They were 16 years old, all right? All right. So jump 35, 40 years later. This person, there's some kind of event going on in the States. A car, oh shit, what do you call it? what do you call the cars that go all around the track and all that shit? That was a big event. They were going to go to it. And I think there was them and two other couples. Everybody had their own vehicles. This one couple had their trailer. The other people had their trailers. Got them all ready. Paid the money. Paid for the racing. Everything. Right. Get to the border. They pulled his fucking name. Why they did, who knows? And they fucking wouldn't let them cross the border. And this happened 35 years prior. They fucking wouldn't let them go through. You believe that? And all that money was gone. The gas, getting the trailer ready, the tickets for this event, the 4 days that they're a fucking waste. It was so upsetting. But yeah, the border wouldn't let them go through. This is the American side. Wouldn't let them go through. So those two couples went on without them. They had to turn around, come back. Talk about upsetting. Something that happened 35 fucking years ago when the person was 16. So they don't abolish anything. Right? My universal language. Yes. Quick says, hey, chat. The people in Quebec are like the French in Europe. I guess they didn't lose their patriotism. Yeah. Not all of them are snotty or whatever, but anybody I've talked to that's went there has had a shitty experience because of their, not because of their language, it's because they could speak English, but they chose fucking not to. Well, I'm sorry, but we're in your country. If I don't know your fucking language, like we have to communicate somehow. If I need directions or where's the best restaurant to eat, or same if I went to Norway, their language is different. I'd say, hey, teach me how to say hi in Norway, right? So maybe walk in a store, they teach me how to say hi in Norway. There's just something about the French. It only seems to be the French. Yes, I know you're proud of your language. My fucking grandfather comes right from Quebec. He's as French as there could be. He was native. He spoke pure Quebec French, lived at Calumet Island. So I got French in my family. I have nothing against French people, so don't take it like that. But I've had so many people tell me they had bad experiences when they went there. And, you're not any better than us just because your language is what it is, right? You don't see Norways acting like that, or British people acting like that, or you know what I mean? Like what's the big fucking deal? Your shit don't stink? I don't think so, right? I learned that when I was up there. Awesome. We are MFs, LOL. I'm ashamed to say I agree with that. Yep, no, it's true. I've got numerous proof about Quebec and some of the people, not all of them. Some of them are lovely people. Some of them are English, but had to move there because of work. So they had to learn the language or pick up on the language in order to do better if they're going to live there. I don't fucking live there, so I don't need to know the language or speak it. But hey, I'm interested in learning it. You know what I mean? Same with the Netherlands and the rest of Europe with, yep, yep. Norway, why go there? LOL. Norway's beautiful. It looks beautiful there. I almost couldn't enter Canada because border patrol didn't know what a K2 meter was. That's common, Raf. That's for the paranormal. Seriously, they're dumb. Like they should have notes on their walls and train their fucking workers. What everybody knows what a K2 meter is. I even do, and I'm not even into paranormal. You know what I'm saying? Like, look them up, officers. Right? The French are the same. They know French, and that it for most of them. If you talk English in Paris, most of the French will not understand you, not because they can't. That's right. I'm back, Maja. Welcome back, Batman. U.S. would not allow the rapper Snow in the States to tour because he served time in prison. Oh, yeah, there's many of them, Spitfire. Many of them. Yep. You got a record. You're not coming over. Even if you changed your life around. And you're 16 and you broke in somewhere, you're just a fucking kid, or you stole something out of the fucking store. You're 15, 16, right? And 35 years later, oh, you don't think 35 years later you need to cross the border. You're stuck. You can't go. That record stays with you forever. Yeah, and I believe you, even if you get a pardon, it's still there in the system. Nothing's erased once it's put in the system. Norway is incredible. Yes. What's a paranormal? Yep. A raft's into paranormal as well, and it's a meter, and you can turn it on and hear voices and stuff. It's called a K2 meter. Parasolo uses one as well. Um, okay. Doing good. Savage Batman. Thank you. Raph is laughing. So, yeah, the rules are quite strict when you're crossing the border. If you're coming into Canada, make sure you're reading all the rules, guys, before you come in, because they'll confiscate shit. I know we don't allow meats to come in, or certain. They have a list of certain fruits, vegetables, and meats that are not allowed in because of parasites. We don't want your parasites coming over to our country, right? Taking over our trees and our land, vice versa. So they're very strict when it comes to food products. You know, they won't let you bring in just anything. K2 meter detects electronic energy. Yep, electronic energy. Paranormal is like ghosts, spirits, demons, angels, monsters, UFOs, myths. Yep, well said, Spitfire. Dagmar says here at 21 years old, the old things from when you are a teenager disappear from your record if it's like a huge crime. If it's not, yes. Well, that's good. And so it should be, Dagmar. I agree with that, right? Why hold that against somebody, for Christ's sakes? They were 15 years old. This is dumb. That was so upsetting to them. All that money they put in, they turn around and go back home, which wasn't that close, but yeah, close enough. But I mean, still. A woman came from the human resource. She wanted to see my wife. I said, I don't take orders that don't answer questions. Shut the door. Door locked. It shut the door and locked. Right here. Wow. That and oxymoron paranormal. We call that stuff just weird or strange. Yeah, yeah, Dennis. Yep. 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 And not everybody believes in the paranormal, right? So, because, if they can't see it, smell it, touch it, it doesn't exist. So, it's hard for some people's brains to realize or believe that there is angels, there are whatever your belief system. It is what it is. It's whatever you guys believe, right? So, I mean, I definitely believe in something. I don't know what I want to call it, but I mean, my sister did appear to me after she died in my bedroom. So, what was that? That wasn't a fucking dream. Broad daylight, sunny day. No, I wasn't in bed sleeping and the lights weren't out. No, I wasn't drunk. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of experiences in my life. So, but everybody's allowed to their opinions. Everybody's belief systems are different, whether it's ghosts, demons, angels, archangels, the devil, whatever your belief is. Ghosts or spirits, yay or nay? Both. I like the paranormal for some reason, Dennis. hmm Um, like I always had this thought that we can't be the only planet in the universe out of all these planets that there's no life, right? And I don't agree with us humans experimenting with other planets, maybe causing them damage or harm, or but I don't know. There's a lot of questions that we'll never know until we ourselves pass over, right? Paranormal means strange or unexplained that are not normal. That's right. And Um, it, it kind of makes me laugh when I always hear a paranormal person say, "Show yourself." They're not going to show themselves. I've never watched a paranormal show where they actually appeared when they said, "Can you show yourself?" Yes, maybe you'll see orbs or some mist, or they'll move a chair if they have enough energy. Um, but no, an actual person, I've never witnessed that yet on any vids I've ever watched or whatever. So I don't understand why paranormal people will say, appear to us. They're not gonna. They're not gonna. They don't have enough energy at the time to do it, right? So, but para not normal, lol. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. Yeah. Or is it from parallel? Um, I was born I was born into the paranormal, second generation urologist and paranormal investigator. Yep. Yeah. So I mean, you're quite knowledgeable about it, right, David? You know what I mean? It just, and there's so many different paranormals out there, um, and channels and vids, and it's just, I don't know. There was one person that was on YouTube years ago. I haven't seen her lately. She's still out there because I just know she's still out there. But anyways, she'd go sit in this dumpy old shack that she found and complain that her back's sore and she doesn't want to sit on the floor. Why are you sitting on the fucking floor, first of all? And talking too much, interrupting each other. You couldn't hear any of the sounds because their mouths were going. Like, if you want your audience to hear sounds, you got to stop talking. Don't talk so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's not fucking paranormal to me. You're not even close to being a paranormal. Where's your fucking equipment? Wouldn't you have brought yourself a folding chair knowing you're going to sit in this fucking shack that's falling apart? I don't know. I just laugh at shit like people like that, right? It's like, really, dot your I's, cross your T's, and do things right, right? Right, David? Bring the right equipment. Right, Parasol? Bring the right equipment. Right? Explain things to us and stuff. So I like the weird things around paranormal, even if it is not paranormal, but just consequent. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm the same way, Dagmar. So if you switched it non normal, Jesus, Dennis. I have to go. No worries, lawn lifters. Takes care. Take care, buddy. Misty caught that one on her cam in her home when she was on Chris's panel that one night. Um, the one showed up without being asked. Yeah. Spitfire, Misty's home's got a lot of soldiers and stuff. I'm not sure if it's the home or the property. I want to say property because I don't think that place was used as a nursing station or a place for the soldiers to go per se, but maybe across the street, maybe down the street, because paranormal the spirits can come into anybody's given home, whether it's a block away, 5 blocks away, 20 blocks away. So she's got a lot of soldiers that come through her kitchen and her backyard, and they're quite comfortable being there, and they're not uncomfortable with them. So, yep, I was always told that all lives shall remain on earth until judgment day. That's all I know. Yep. Parasolo lives where awesome. Parasolo's lives were awesome last night. Yeah, I was in there, Sweet Acres, at the one last night. Yeah, I said hi and everything, and I just listened. I was laying in bed. It was late for me, so Parasolo lives where awesome lives were awesome. Yep. Me and my husband had to go to a lunch last Saturday. Someone had the little card from my dad, his funeral with him, and for some reason, we heard two of the five songs we played at his funeral. Wow, Dagmar. Holy moly. Misty caught a full body apparition one night. Yeah, she did. I didn't always watch like I'd be in the lives and stuff, and then I would just listen sometimes, not necessarily watching, but I've seen many of Misty's kitchen. Many. Yep. Belinda, how you doing? And lots of times they'll go, oh, did you see that? And I don't see it. I'm not seeing what they're seeing, right? I've even rewound it, and I'm like, I'm not seeing what they're seeing. Being normal is tough. I am sure about paranormal. Yep, 420. Flowers next to us were white lilies, same one I chose for the service, and a bit strange for me and my husband, but we both saw it. Wow, Dagmar. Interesting. It's probably your papa letting you know he's okay, right? Dagmar says, "Hello, Belinda. Good to see you. I have the same camera, but Misty does Spitfire. I just haven't hooked it up yet." Awesome, David. Spitfire says, "Yes, it was a full body female spirit, David. It was the one that showed up on cam when Misty was on Chris's panel when he was live. Ah, I'm having breaded pork chops tonight. Oh, yummy! I love pork chops, Batman. I have to say, steak and pork chops are my favorite thing to eat, as you guys know. We might have them tomorrow. Well, who knows, right? Because we got some in the freezer. I'm not sure. Tonight it might just be ribs. We have some ribs in the freezer. We might just do ribs and french fries. Yep, it's simple. Just do them in the air fryer. Belinda says, hello, Dagmar. Parasolo is really good at what he does. He is, and he's got a nice voice too when he talks and stuff. I really enjoy Parasolo's his lives. Yeah, he's a nice fella. Good to see you too, Dagmar. Not to not a normal Dennis. Oh my God. Sweet Acre says hello, 420s. Forgot to say hi to you. Belinda says hi, Dennis. Hi, Belinda. There's Belinda's link. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Howdy, Sweet Acres. I had sandwich last night. It was too hot. Yeah, that's. I had a bowl of soup, Hannah. I was not feeling too well last night, so I'm not going to turn the AC off this time. I'm just going to let it run. Because as soon as you turn it off, it changes the temperature in here, right? And then I start getting their heat cramps that I get, right? I get heat cramps. So then I just don't want to eat. So, but tonight I feel like French fries and ribs. We've got ribs in the freezer. So I'm thinking something like that because soup's good, crackers, a sandwich, but then by the second or third day, it's like I need something a little bit heavier. So bye, I'm falling asleep. No worries, Lon. You take care. Take care, Lon. Thank you for being here, Lon. Lawn lifters. Dagmar, Dennis Bigfoot. David says, I had a full bodied apparition hit me in the throat once. He was totally solid. He hit me and totally vanished. It was crazy. Holy fuck, David. That would scare the shit out of me, dude. And the thing is, we never know who it was or what they were or what their story was while they were here on Earth. That's what I don't like when I see people getting injured and touched and shit, and there's no answers to it, right? Even women attack as well. There's women in the spirit world that are angry. Belinda says, hello, Sweet Acres. Hello, David. Lawn lifters, have a great night. Dagmar says, hey, Belinda. Oh, Dennis, you're silly. Brooklyn, hi, Dennis. Belinda says, Belinda's giving hearts. Yeah, everybody's got their own belief systems, guys. A lot of human beings don't believe shit unless they actually can see it. They won't allow their brain to go farther and say, what if? What if? So to each their own. Whatever you believe is what you believe. If you don't believe in it, it's okay. It's all good, right? Dennis says, hello, Brooklyn. David says, hello, Brooklyn. Brooklyn says, hello, Spitfire. Dennis Bigfoot says, stop saying that. Bigfoot is coming after you. Bigfoot, that's another subject. Where have they been living all these centuries? What are they eating? How come we've never found a home that they've been in? We've always heard people talk about odors. They smell weird odors, hear certain animals screeching. I don't know about the Bigfoot. I'm not convinced yet. I think all the pictures out there are fake because they're easy to do. Look at the crops in the fields. People thought UFOs were making them and landing. It was actual people that came forward and admitted it. They took boards and added ropes and stood on them and did a complete circle. So I need the proof. I need the proof, people, when it comes to Bigfoot, right? Like, why aren't we finding fucking caves that they're living in? And blood from having babies and reproducing. And I don't know, guys. I'm a little iffy about the Bigfoot. I'm not convinced yet, right? I think they're missed maybe 5,000 years ago, yeah. But I don't think they're still walking around on Earth. Nobody's seeing them, right? Um, so I don't know. There has been incidents with cattle. People are taking out the certain organs of cattle on their farm. So that's kind of weird. I don't understand that. Dagmar, hi, sweetie. Dennis is not something normal. Dagmar, lol. I like to eat beef and chicken. Yeah, I like beef and chicken. Chicken and pork chops. I like steak, a good steak, which we might have maybe on the weekend. Sunday, I'm going to be at my daughter's because we're going to celebrate her birthday, right? So we'll see. Sunday, maybe not because she's got to work the money, but we'll see. We're going to figure something out. He's totally not Spitfire the Dragon. It's okay if those who don't believe. Yep, that's right. Yep. Bigfoot is part of the paranormal field. Dennis, lol. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. They're just so big, guys, that, you know, I think some of the markings and shit they're finding on trees are bears, actually. Um, Marine says, hello, Brooklyn chick. Dagmar says, Bigfoot is a huge, ugly guy with too much hair who has banned from a village, if you ask me. Yeah, and there's been reports that they smell when they're around and they hear these god awful screams in the night and trees have scratches on them. And that, I think, is just bears and animals doing that because deer have been known to rub on trees and stuff. So I'm not convinced yet. Like, I still think it's just people dressed up in when they're showing them, right? Some of these pictures are actually from the 1970s, so that could have been possible then, but I don't know. I know there's a lot of sea serpents we haven't identified yet that are creepy. Because, like I said, there's probably 50% of the ocean. They can't get down there, and we don't know everything that's down there unless they send down, which they have recently, but set down actual cameras to see the wildlife that's down there. But I mean, I'm sure if we had a big tsunami, a lot of this shit's brought to the shore. And we forget too with these weathers with people with crocodiles and alligators, they're getting all pushed into people's fucking neighborhoods when a tsunami comes or bad weather comes, whatever. All these animals are scattered into everybody's yards and shit. So nature's a funky thing, man. Welcome back, Rosie. PK Adventures, hello. Bigfoot is hard to capture. Yep. Rosie Wren the Queen, hello from Dagmar. My pair are normal. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't know about the Bigfoot shit. I'm not sure how convinced I am yet, but I do like watching stuff on them. I find it interesting. So and they all have the similar colors, right? The dark fur or the you know tanny looking fur kind of thing. Some seem their fur is a little longer, some not. The height seems to be the same, but again, like I don't know. Yes, the Loch Ness monster. Yep, here in England. Yeah, that's been around for centuries. I wouldn't be surprised if that does exist, Dagmar, because like I said, there's lots of things in our waters they don't know yet. They don't know because they can't go down that deep. There's a lot of animals that don't come up to the surface. They stay fish and jellyfish and all kinds of things stay below, right? Hello, Dagmar. In Florida, he's known as the skunk ape. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can see that because of the odor, right, Raph? He smells. They always say there's an odor. So that I'm not sure about neither. So I don't know. And you wonder, like, people aren't just going to wake up and, like, you want to believe these people that are saying that they seen them or took a picture of them, but I'd be running the other fucking way. If I seen one, do you think I'm going to hang around and try and take pics of it? I'm fucking out of there. That thing could come at me and try to kill me. That's why I'm not like, yeah, anything funky. I'm not about to go experiment in the woods and get eaten up and bitten up. And I'm out of there as soon as I hear something, man. Dennis says, oh my God, lol. I think Bigfoot isn't real either. Yeah, I'm not buying it, me neither, Dagmar. I'm not convinced yet. Until you catch one and we see it, then I'll believe it, right? Bigfoot is more cryptid than paranormal and are real. There's been several sightings of them as well as plaster casts made. I've seen the plaster casts of their hands and their feet, David, or their feet. I mean, sorry, but I don't know. I'm still thinking it's man-made. I don't know. I'm still not convinced, Dave. I know what you're saying there, but I don't know. I'm not. Where were they living? Why aren't we finding their caves that they're in? They need something big to lay in. They're huge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's just a lot of questions, right? We'll see. Time will tell. All right, John Paul. John Paul's in the building, everybody. Raph says, yep, Dagmar, he's real normal. Dennis. Agree, Maja. Loch Ness Monster would be dead by now. Similar type creatures been documented. They can breed and keep going. Um, so yeah, I do think it's a possibility as far as the water is concerned, just because there was a big documentary, and they were talking about the wildlife, the octopus and the whales and the sharks and all these billions of different kinds of fishes and jellyfish and all these weird fish that just lit up at night and you didn't know they were there unless you seen them, right? So some of the cameras caught some really funky stuff. So it's quite possible that this long, skinny, snouty looking Loch Ness did at one time, obviously, and they can travel for miles. So you'll see them in one river or lake and then they've traveled, right? Dennis, did you ever search for him? Not kidding at the moment. Raps is true Spitfire. David says quite a few paranormal investigators have had encounters with Bigfoot, including Lorraine Warren. That name sounds familiar, Lorraine Warren. Why do I? She's a paranormal person, is she not? David, I've seen her. I've watched her. I think Lorraine Warren. Eric says I'm back. All right, welcome back, Eric. No, just seen a last few growing up. Yep. Dennis says true Spitfire, but they still see them. Maybe the babies. That's right. With all the upgrades in quality of photography, it astounds me how all the pics of Bigfoot are still fuzzy, but you can snap a perfect pic of a driving eagle with exactly. There you go, PK. You said it well. I agree with you. Always fuzzy, too far away, right? Or the shot of it's different where the arm is, or exactly. I'm not convinced. The only reason why I say that is because it's so fucking large, and he's so tall. Yet he's only seen a couple of times. And where is he living? Where is this fucking dude living? Where is Sasquatch Bigfoot living? Does he got a cave? How come we haven't found the caves with leftover animals he's ate and bones? I've yet to see that, right? So I'm not convinced yet, guys. You know, woodland cams have been capturing unexplained creatures lately. Yep. Yes, there's been a lot. And see, I like videos on that. I like watching vids on cams. People will go camping and they'll hook up a camera on a tree because they want to see what visited them in the night. You'll see deer and fuck. Sometimes there was a couple of big cats. It was scary. Ed and Lorraine Warren were very famous. Yes, that's why. Yep. Yeah, I know who they are, David. Yep, Ed and Lorraine. I always remember or Lorraine though. I don't know why. Yep, it's recounted my story a few times online on panels. Awesome. The Warrens have documented cases that turned into movies like yeah, I know the Amityville Horror. Watch that. The Conjuring. I think I've seen that. The Nun and Annabelle. Okay. Yep. Yes, they're YouTube documentaries about them, David. Eric says, hey, Dagmar. Dennis says, no proof is not no existence. Yes, that's true. That's true. Just because there's no proof doesn't mean they don't exist. But I'm waiting for the ultimate human to catch one, right? And then I'll say, okay, this thing did exist, man. And then they can study it and figure out what it was, who it was. I mean, years and years ago, we had some pretty tall humans on this earth, very tall people. They found bones and stuff and saying they were, 7 feet tall. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you, Eric, for the thumbs up. True, Dennis. Just kidding around with you. Yeah, everybody's allowed to believe what they want. It's all good, guys. Whatever your belief is, it's no worries. Like, we all have our interests, and I don't need you to believe me. I know what I seen. Yep. So each person, like I said, when you have a story that you've seen something, that's your story. There was a story of three guys, and they were out in their cars, and a UFO basically was above them. Of course, they're curious. They got out. They want to look at what's going on here, and it's so bright. And we're talking the 50s or 60s, I think. There's a true documentary about it. And one of them was actually taken by the UFOs. He literally disappeared. The guys took off, and then they felt bad. That guy was brought back 3 days later. They did all kinds of things to him. He was very messed up when he got back. He doesn't know where the time went. And when he did finally get back to his family, certain things triggered him. He'd go under the table and hide. And it's a true story. I can't remember the name of it. You guys can help me out if you remember it. But what a story. I saw all of them movies. Spitfire. Don't know. They were all about them. There's over 1.78 million square miles of woodlands in the U.S. that they can hide in, and I have talked to two military officers that encountered Bigfoots in Alaska. Alaska is one of the places. I can see them wanting to be there because it is cooler. But you're right, David. There's so much property we haven't seen or touched yet, right? Because some of these places are so deserted. But yeah, you got a point there. But I have stories myself. Dennis does have proof. The empty bottle used 70% proof on it. Medic, you're still here, buddy. I thought you went for a nap, bud. Yeah. The cryptids in paranormal that some water species have been discovered to be alive: octopuses, squids, and sharks. Yep. I'll be posting on a possible UFO sighting. Marine says, medic. Dennis, howtohunt.com. Dagmar says, UK medic, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. It's like I said, there's a lot of land and a lot of water. I do believe we don't know what's out there, right? So military people are also one to see a lot of stuff because they're up in their jets and they claim to see UFOs and, or down on the land. So, you know, um, they're very adamant about their stories, right? So, phone on a tripod and it was moving around. Wow. Oh my goodness, Ralph. Dennis has been following him since he started reading emails sent into him about Bigfoot. Wow, Dennis. Wow. He's huge now. Cool. Cool, cool. My gosh, guys, I've been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wowza, still got 18 people in the house. Wowza, wowza, wowza. So quite an interesting topic. Um, Maybe you guys, if you want, next time I do a live, you guys can look up your state or county and look up the history of your county or state and what people have seen, and you guys can talk about it in my chat. Like 1970s, also was driving a car, seeing this. It'd be a nice topic and interesting because you guys are all around the world, right? And see what kind of mysterious things happened in your county or your town that you live in or your city, right? 72 thumbs up. Well, thank you, Marines. Thank you so much. 250K subs. Wow. What's this dude's name, Dennis? I'm going to check him out. I've had quite a few UFO sightings, and so has my friends. Ancient, I saw so many of them that I don't go out and look for them anymore. I think, or I wonder, I should say, David, if some of us humans are, if they come to us for a reason, like, because you're in the paranormal, they're going to kind of make an appearance. Or one thing I can say, since the 70s, UFOs, unidentified flying objects, whatever you want to call them, viewer discretion is advised, entertainment purposes only, and 18 and over in my chat. A lot of these UFOs are always seen hovering over lakes or rivers or water or electrical wiring of some sorts. That's very common, right? So I'm not sure why. What fascinates me is the silence. Most people say there's a very light humming or no sound at all. And we know it's not a plane because our planes can't stop in midair and not move, right? Or they're going, right? So I think there is some intelligence. I do believe in that. I think there is some intelligence. Area 66 or whatever the frig you call that place. There's a lot of shit that goes on there. One guy that used to work there kept himself covered and they changed his voice. That was the agreement when they paid him for the interview. And he said he worked there. Area, what's it called? Area something. No worries. And he was sitting at his desk and he turned around and he watched, was a lady and two guys, or was it two guys coming down the hall with those sterilized tables, and a unidentified flying being was on that table. Yep. So, and you're sworn into secrecy, right? So that's why he went private, and they disguised him. They disguised his voice. There's no way you could ever guess it was him, right? So, don't know if I was a paranormal or just a feeling, but with most of the time, I have company from a dog or even my husband. We both felt something wasn't okay. Yeah, something's around. Sometimes your area where you live too can be haunted, right? Your home, your land. They came here to check up on us because we're not from here. If we were, we would have more respect for the planet. Yeah, well said, medic. Yeah, they are usually totally silent even when they're hoovering at treetop level. Yep, that's the big thing about them, David. I always you hear 90% of the time it was silent. They weren't moving. They had lights all around them and underneath. It's fascinating. Whatever they are, they're smart. Area 51, right? Why do I want to say 66? That was a freaking highway. Thank you, Area 51. Photos. Hello, Photos Against Anxiety. How are you? Good to see you. Lovely to see you. Dagmar says Area 51 is checking up on Medic. They need to be sure the aliens are still doing okay. Photos has been so busy. Hello. Good to see you. Photos. Hello, photos from Dagmar. Yeah. We can't be the only I don't believe they're from a planet from our universe. I think they're farther than that. That's what I'm thinking. We've checked Mars, big deal. I think they're farther. I think it's a planet that's not included with ours, right? It's not Earth, it's not the sun, it's not the moon, it's not Saturn, it's not Jupiter, it's not Uranus, right? It's I think it's a completely different planet, not connected to our solar system. So, just my opinion. They probably do have an Area 66 now somewhere. Yep. You only have. I thought there was a 66 something where a lot of people died. It's a bad karma road or something. Am I right? Um, oh, thanks, Dennis. I'm gonna check that out. Awesome. Thank you. Medic says you only have to look at today's tech. It's been reversed engineered house brick mobile phones to cigarette packets sized handheld computers. Yep. Raf says Area 51 is supposedly non existent. A lot of UFOs are interdimensional. Yep. Area 66 en route 66 LOL. Yeah. There is a highway. There's been a lot of deaths and shit. And James Dean or whatever his name was, his ghost was seen on that at that place. No one is going to probe. Oh my goodness. They are definitely more advanced than we are. He's Canadian, I think. Awesome, Dennis. I do think they're more advanced simply because of no sound. It's so quiet. But like I said, I don't think they're from our solar system. I don't. I think they're way farther. I do think we can't be the only people, and they're curious about us. They found us, but we can't fucking find them. How smart is that? We can't find what planet they're from. And if we did, our government probably fucking destroy the bastards, right? They destroy them and cause trouble, and then we'd be in trouble. So they're curious about us, but I do think they're taking humans and experiment with them. I really do. And there's a big talk about cloning, and there's a lot of shit that goes on we don't know about. And it's hard for our brain to fathom that because if it's not in front of us, it's non-existent, right? So, you know. Um, my drone has been mistaken for a UFO at night. I can see that, medic. Yeah, I can see that. It's because after June 21st, the sun starts to set earlier and earlier each day. Yep. They can travel faster than the speed of light, but a lot of them go through portals and wormholes. Yeah. Yep. I do think some of them have crashed though, and whether it's on our Earth or whatever. And I think that sneaky place there that tries to stay silent are more aware of stuff than we know, right? That's what I'm thinking. They're experimenting on them and checking why are their eyes shaped this way, why are their arms so skinny, why it's all curiosity. What are you look different than we do, right? How do you eat, how do you sleep, how do you tick? So I don't know, it's interesting. Medic says, hey Eric buddy, it is quite interesting. So but I can see a drone in the night getting mistaken for, so, like, I mean, it's up there and nobody's going to think of a drone, right? 6-6, okay, don't know about the 666. Yeah. Eric says, hello, medic. Hey, buddy. I can see that what you're saying. Yep. Well, I'm just special because I've seen those too. Awesome. Dennis says, I'm not a drone. David says, there were other races here before us that were even more advanced than we are now. Yep. Yep. I mean, they're finding pottery and tools from back in the 14, 15, 1600s. Look at Egypt and all the stuff that's going on there, and finding all the tombs. And I think you have to be careful with things like that too, because you could get cursed. I don't know, but the tombs, and they're trying to find what's her name, and all the stuff that they used, and also Oh shit, what was that called? When all the ash came down and all those people stayed in the position that they died. What do you call that? I've watched documentaries on that. Um, even women pregnant, like put them through X-rays and found out the woman was pregnant. When all that soot came in, what do you call that? All that soot and choked everybody. And um, here in the northern countries, it's almost midsummer. The creeps come out next week. Just saying for the Europeans, stay away from northern countries. Oh, dang, well, that's funny. Petrified, yeah, yeah. The volcano, Pompeii. That's it. Hi, Goldie. Yes, Pompeii. That was sad. I've watched lots of documentaries on that and things on the TV of the museums of the actual moles of how people were found, like laying with an arm in the air or a leg in the air, woman and children or family all together, or a woman pregnant. That was sad that that happened. That must have happened so quick. And they choked too because of the heat and the dust. That was just awful. Awful what those poor people went through. Wiped them all out, right? Terrible. Pompeii, yeah, the volcano. Volcanoes are deadly. Why the fuck do you want to live near one? I don't understand. I'd be moving. I wouldn't live as soon as they said, "Oh, there's a volcano. I'm out of here. I'm not staying in this country. I'm not. That thing's gonna blow eventually. When we don't know. You're gonna be ready? No, you're gonna get burnt to death. I don't. I don't get it. There is a show I watch a YouTuber. He's called Walk with Me Tim. He's amazing. It's him and his wife and his little son. Most of the time, it's just him. He goes around the world on and checks out hotels, motels, boats, ships. He stayed at a was it Iceland? You'll see it anyways. Check him out. Walk with Me, Tim. And he was staying at this one place, and he was aware there was a volcano, and you could see it right from his motel room. And it's only this area there because it's a deserted area. I think it's near the desert. So he's doing his live, and he gets told, and he wasn't even there a full day. They all had to get the fuck out of there. That thing was exploding. Literally, grab your shit and get out. They had buses, and they got them out. Where he was, where they were brought to, he could still see that volcano. And obviously, they got a refund, but he didn't even get it in 24 hours, and he had to leave. Scary, mummified. Yep, that's terrible. Mummified. Yeah. Oh, it's just awful what those poor people went through, man. Since I'm 6 foot 3 inches, my kitten thinks I'm a tree. Aw. Yep, they like to be up high. Dagmar, Goldie, good to see you. Medic says, look at the pyramids. Even with all today's equipment, we can't build a pyramid. Exactly. They were smart back then. The tools and the manhood, manpower. Do you guys celebrate midsummer at Goldie? Dagmar says, true, medic, it's crazy. Dennis says, lava would make great catapult. No. David says, they didn't know it was a volcano when they built the city around it in Pompeii. None of them had any clue that it could explode. Yeah. Well, yeah, back in the day, of course not. It was just a big mound of whatever, right? I can understand that, absolutely. But what a catastrophe. It's so sad. Even volcanoes, even now today's, like they somewhat have an idea when they're going to erupt because I guess they bring drones or whatever over them and they monitor them and shit. But how can you know when that thing's actually getting to the boiling point and it's going to explode? You don't have a chance in hell. You know what I'm saying? So, summer solstice at Goldie, all the druids come out and dance round Stonehenge. And in Moot, too cool, not cool. Medic says, hello, Goldie. Goldie says, hi there, lovely Dagmar. Hi there, Medic. They thought it was an Outback barbecue at David. Yeah, let's build next to the smoking rocks. Yep, yep. It was just a big mountain that the gods were having cahoots on. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, not in Hungarian tradition, but let me check out the Romanian tradition. Yogi, hi Masha, glad I was able to catch you for a bit. Oh, hi Yogi, how you doing? Good to see you, Yogi. Good to see you. Hi Dagmar, hi Medic. Moat, not moot. Yep. Yeah, so I'm not sure why they would build this brand new. motel where you can go visit, and there wasn't much to do there. Like there was a pool and a hot tub, and he did go in the winter. By the way, it was winter time when he went. So I mean, he's just a YouTuber that goes around and shows you different motels and what it costs and the food and the experience. And he stayed in a place where they had bed bugs, so he's terrified of bed bugs or bugs and that. So he'll always call the front desk when he books and says, "Make sure there's a cover on my mattress." So the one I watched the other day, they were in this place, their kid and him and her, and she goes, "Tim," he goes, "Watch." She goes, "Turn the light on, quick, turn the light on." The whole bed was crawling in bed bugs, and they had checked the bed before they got in it. So they checked out, they got a refund. But these fucking people are gonna go, "Oh, you brought them in." No, they didn't. These guys are really clean and they're petrified of bugs. So every time Tim goes, he always does the mattress check, and he'll lift up the blankets and show you how to check the little curves in your mattress because that's where they like to hide, right? So yeah, he's cool. Walk with me, Tim. Here in Belgium, we stay far away from the midsummer traditions. People are crazy. Look at Mount St. Helen in the state of Washington. The trees and animals that were buried by ash in 1980 are preserved to this day where they died at. Wow, I didn't know that. Jesus. Wow. Jeez. Just a yogi. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you so much for all your support. Goldie says, yes, lovely Dagmar. Just checked in Romanian tradition. They have Zua Lalor, something similar to the tradition near Stonehenge. I think the volcano ground is so fertile. People are drawn to those areas. Yeah. They're so dangerous, so I don't think I'd want to stay in a motel near there. I wouldn't feel safe. It's nature. Don't make it easy for yourself to die if you're going to go stay in a motel next to a fucking volcano. I don't see the logic. Water is beautiful. It's calming. It's relaxing. It's nice to look out your window and see the lake. But Jesus, a tsunami comes, you're gone. Flood comes, your house is destroyed. And I don't know. I've never been one to say I want a house on the lake or I want a house on. No, water can kill you. We all know this, right? Look at the landslides and mudslides. Was it last year they happened? Houses, just Newfoundland, the tip of Newfoundland, Port aux Basques, that a really bad storm. And these houses were just turning into muck and falling into the sea, right? Gone. So sometimes the land our house is sitting on is not safe, right? Um, I think the volcano ground is so fertile. Yep. Eric says, hello, Yogi. Oh, wow, Goldie. So it's not only in the northern countries they celebrate summer. Mm. Yeah, Canada has certain cities that do celebrations too for the first day of summer, and we close off our downtown here, and people can walk around and be free with their kids and their strollers, and there's music going, and everybody's got their chairs and their things, umbrellas out. You can sit under and have a meal or a drink, listen to some music, relax. It's really nice. Shop. No cars to worry about. Hello, Sue. How are you doing? Sue saying, hello, Dagmar. Hello, Eric. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Hello, Goldie. Quite the great topics today, guys. Lots of like I never know what we're going to talk about. We've talked about paranormal and Bigfoot, UFOs. Area 55. It's great. Like I said, this is great conversation. It's nice to hear what you guys' beliefs are and not, right? Pardon me, but I think I'm going to end this because I'm getting right nappy. I've been live for 3 hours and 10 minutes, so I want to say thank you to everybody for the thumbs up. Thank you for supporting me. Of course, thank you for supporting each other. It's so very, very important. Anybody that's just connected to your channel, please go watch their stuff. Give them a thumbs up, and please make sure that you know, comment on their video or their short that you watched. Right. So I'm just gonna take a little break from YouTube and chill on the couch. I think with the dogs, they're due to eat anyways. I've got to feed them, and I'm gonna go out and water my tomato plants and my green pepper plants. So you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening wherever you guys are around the world. Be safe. Remember to support each other. Get out there and comment and watch people's stuff. All right. And of course, remember to always be humble and kind, guys. We'll see you guys all tonight somewhere in the YouTube streets in somebody's channel. You guys all take care. Thank you, Dagmar, 420. Savage Dave, Spitfire, Hannah, Sue, Brooklyn, Marines Army Mom, thank you so much for dropping links. And anybody else did, Dennis, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and supporting Mayhem and Miracles. But most importantly, thank you for supporting each other. It's very, very important. All right, 420. So 420 is going to be live soon, guys. If you want to stop by and say hi to him, please do so. So you guys all take care. Remember to always be humble and kind. Until tomorrow, you guys take care. Bye-bye.